Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing tonight? Hello to my beautiful Samantha, and thank you so very much for your beautiful donations, my sweet love. I am going to be with you right away before I move on over to the PayPal. How are you, Samantha? How are you doing, Stephen? Hello to beautiful Lilith. Hello to Watson. Julie, good day to Julie. Julie was here. Where was Julie? Gypsy also? Markeisha? Shar? Are you saying hi to people who are not here yet, Stephen? You're such a sweetie pie. I don't know. Or a bunch of people came on in when I was not here. I don't know. Yes. Hello. Bon mardi soir. Absolutely. All right. Stephen was definitely saying hi to a lot of people. I had no idea we're actually here at this moment. So I think maybe it was by precaution, just in case, because they're usually here. I'm going to go into PayPal and go see what's happening, but we're definitely starting on off over here with our beautiful Samantha. Okay, so hold on. Let's do this like that. And voila. Perfect. So, we also have our beautiful Maria, who is going to be onto the list. And voila. And we do have our beautiful Julie. Now, that's why. That's why. Okay. All is good. So, I'm going to say over here, I've got Maria and I've got Julie. So, Maria followed out by our beautiful Julie. All right. So, here we go, Samantha, sweetie. It is your turn. Hi, Dawn. You're happy. What's going on today, Samantha? What is good? I'm glad that you're happy today. But now, when you say that you're so happy, it kind of makes me think that something really, really good is happening. What is happening? You say you had a dream last night. Well, let's put a timestamp as I'm reading, because this must be one of the reasons why you're happy. I'm going to put a timestamp over here, please. Samantha's first timestamp at 2:30. All right. Oh, I like that, Lilith. Dawn Arnold is sweet as a... Okay, so you had a dream last night. Okay. And we were all in a single-story house, 6 bedrooms, not a townhouse. Can I tell you anything about this? And also about Paul and Lisa. Timestamp message. I've got you. All right, here we go. So, what is happening with this, sweetie? I saw 2 story. You see 1 story. Is it 1 or is it a 2? I don't know. Let's go and see, my sweet love. Maybe that's going to be into the mix. Maybe you're seeing one of the other competitor houses that we're thinking, or anyways, that you're going to be thinking about buying. I see that. This is the other one, right? That Paul and Lisa said that screw their jobs, going to quit it, and they're going to get some jobs over there. That means that they couldn't come back. Yes, and you can prepare to leave for a new home. That is absolutely perfect, sweetie. I am liking that. Hello, hello, hello. Kisses to you, Maria. All right, Samantha. I'm going to say you definitely did get some really good news. Good for you guys. So I did do yesterday the, hold on just 1 second over here. Let me just go and edit something. I did do the spells last night for you beautiful souls. Everything went really, really well, as much for the Derek as for the one for a sweet lord, for Lisa. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, just hold on. I just have to go on. Oh, here's where I gotta go. I don't know. I made some type of... Oh, very interesting. Oh, okay, it is on. I don't know, there was some glitch into the YouTube system. Okay, so, I know, it's going to be so exciting. Okay, here we go. So, as for me, everything went well. And I'm going to say that it seemed to have been going well onto your side. So it's all good news. I'm liking. Well, let's continue and let's go see what we've got for you guys today. So at 2 minutes 30 was the beginning for Samantha's reading. Let's go and find out what we have. Up next is going to be Maria, followed out by Julie. All right, so getting over here, the Hanged Man, followed out by our Four of Swords. All right, getting our King of Pentacles, followed out by our Five of Wands. Absolutely perfect. So what I'm actually going to have to say over here for you, sweetie, as for the dream that you have, I don't feel as though it's something that you've completely made up. I don't feel like your subconscious is playing any type of games upon you. What I'm really going to have to say over here is that I feel as though this is, how could I say? I feel as though it's one of the houses that are into the options. You know when I told you yesterday, I don't know if you remember when I said there's going to be like 2 different houses that you guys, there's going to be 5 houses altogether that you guys are going to see. But there is going to be 2 of them in particular where you're going to be wondering which one it is that you're going to be choosing. I feel as though I saw one of them and you actually saw the other one. So I'm going to say that there are 2 of them over here who do have 6 bedrooms, but the one I saw is on 2-story, is in brick. The one that you saw, I believe, is also in brick, but it is 1 story. So it's more onto 1 ground, but much like longer or larger. I feel as though these are going to actually be your 2 options that you're going to be choosing from, sweetie. And this is why you saw this one. So you're absolutely not crazy. Whenever you're actually going to be looking through the pictures for trying to find out the house that you guys are going to go and visit that you might actually end up buying, you're definitely going to be seeing the one that you saw into your dream. And you're going to be seeing the one that I saw into mine too. So my sweet love, the one that you saw, absolutely normal. It is all part of the plan altogether, sweetie. It is the 2nd house. Yes, and I do like that. The Spanish lady. We have Maria, who is here with us, sweetie. I'm going to say to you, the Spanish lady, welcome to our live tonight, my sweet love. I know. Now we're going to have different Marias who are going to be here with us. It is, my sweet love. So now you have a good purpose and you have a good idea of what the house is. Now I don't know, what do you prefer? What do you prefer, Samantha? Do you guys prefer a single, like everything onto 1 floor? Is it easier? Or would you prefer 2? I mean, it depends. If you're thinking about long term and you're thinking about, let's say, Stephen and babies and everything of the such, then I'm going to say maybe a 1-story could be really, really good because you don't necessarily have the fear of the flights, you know, upstairs and everything. And as you get older, I'm going to say if Paul's parents are moving on down forward also, well, now they're most likely older. Sometimes it's a little bit more difficult for the stairs depending on their health. So it's going to be entirely up to you to really look at all those different possibilities to see if it's better for you guys to go with the house that you dreamed about or the one that I saw into my mind. Oh, you can definitely, babe. Oh, definitely, sweetie. Between you and Roberto. Now, if the Spanish lady has a Roberto in her life too, now we're speaking about twins. Now, this is going to be something. All right, let me continue on over here. Now, let me give you over here some messages towards your first one, and then we're going to move on forward to the 2nd and to the 3rd. Okay, my love? So let's go for the messages over here. Oh, Watson Lilith. Oh my God. I can't believe I didn't mention it. I don't know. I just had a flash this morning when my kids are at school. Yeah, I worked and then I shopped. And I bought the, on Etsy, no publicity whatsoever, but I love her decks. I think she's called the Queen of Alice. She has a beautiful tarot decks with Alice in Wonderland. And they're absolutely fantastic. They're just so gorgeous. I bought her tarot deck of Alice in Wonderland, and it is subliminal. I'm going to get it like within the following week or 2. But I also bought like, I think another 3 or 4 different tarot decks. So it's going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. I bought myself some witch bells. I got myself a beautiful witch mat to go at the entry of my door. It's a big black mat. And it's got a witch hat on too and a broom. And it says, not all witches come from Salem. And I thought, ooh, I need that. But anyways, within the following, I'm thinking 2 weeks or so, I'm going to be receiving those other decks. So I'll show them to you guys. I don't remember the names of all of them. I just kind of saw them, liked them, and just kind of bought them. Yeah, I don't know. It was like a coup de foudre. But the Alice in Wonderland was one that I was looking at for like the longest of time. And I really, really love her decks. So, yeah. Oh, you say what? You're an identical twin and your best friend is Roberto? And her name... Oh, well, now that is very interesting. Now that is an interesting thing going on between the Spanish lady and Maria now. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh yes, but this one here is by the Queen. I think her name is Queen Alice something. She's on Etsy. She has the most beautiful decks and she works a lot with Alice in Wonderland. All right. I know, me too. You should, have you ever done, Juanson, have you ever done my sweet love, an Alice in Wonderland cover? Because if not, you need to. I don't know if you have. Oh, my beautiful. And your name is Marie. I'm so sorry, sweetie, for your twin, my sweet love. Oh, what interesting coincidences tonight. Okay. I love you more than anything, my beautiful. I'm sorry, Samantha. I got lost into all the new tarot decks that you guys are going to be seeing into the following 2 weeks or so. I just got, ooh, yeah, I know. This is interesting. It is definitely a plot twist, ain't it, Lilith? Everything happens for a reason. I kind of feel like both these Marias need to get to know each other. All right. I know that we belong together. I never want you to be afraid that I am going to hurt you. I want you to know that I choose you and all I want is you. When you're not around, I miss all the tiny little things. I want you to know that I'm looking forward to our good old days together. And you are so much more than just a love for me. I desire you. And together, we are more. Number 2, sweet love. Number 2. Oh my God, okay, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back and look into your archives, sweetie. I am going to go back and I'm going to look. I am. I remember you doing one of a Halloween one for me, but I don't remember that one. Can you imagine that? I remember the Rocky Horror, not a Halloween, but I remember the Rocky Horror Picture one, but I don't remember the Alice one. Okay, I'm going to go back and look, sweetie. Oh, I have a lot of Marias on this platform, sweetie. A lot of Marias, and I don't have a lot of Robertos, but I got a lot of people who have problems with Davids. This is also known as the David helpline is pretty much what we are. All right, okay. Let me continue on. Okay, let me just write myself a note over here. Okay, plus, okay, perfect. Just don't want to forget something. Here we go. Yeah, we have a lot of David problems. We don't have a lot of Davids. We have a lot of David problems. Hi, Carrie. You come in just at the right time. Okay, so Samantha, my sweet love, 14 minutes for the second timestamp, please, my beautiful love. Not that I want to cramp your hands, but 14 minutes for Samantha's second donation. Paul and Lisa said, screw their jobs. And I like the way they say that because they're just going to quit their jobs. Yes. And get the same jobs. Absolutely, sweetie. Maybe they'll even find something better. Why don't we go and look at that? Why don't we, sweetie? I'm interested. Let's go and see. Maybe they'll find something better. That would be absolutely fantastic. I would love that. Okay. So here we go. We are still with Samantha. Maria and Julie are up next. Oh, that's it. I'm sorry. It's not the helpline or the hotline. It's a David support group. You're definitely right. Roberto. Yeah, support group to the left. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to have you going north, south, west. We're going to have you going all over the place with your directions soon. We're going to find the other names that seem to be causing problems. I know, seriously, that is hilarious. Samantha, my sweet love, Paul and Lisa said that they, poop onto their jobs. That's it. That's all. They're going to find another one, right? And I know that just kind of means that you guys can come on back, just get ready, move on forward, and have everything happen, which I think is absolutely perfect. Oh, you're marketing too, Lilith. You're many, many things. So I'm going to say over here, sweetie, I absolutely love it. And I'm going to say good for them for actually making this decision. I feel like it's going to bring a lot of good things to the relationships altogether, to the union, to the communication, to everything. I feel as though they are actually going to be finding something that's going to bring longer and a better investment. So more money actually coming from them from doing this. There is more abundance coming on in. I feel as though they'll have a little bit more free time. I feel as though their scheduling is going to be different. So I'm going to say for both of them, yes, yes, and yes. I'm going to have to say also, I do feel as though they're going to have, for some reason, I'm getting like they have 2 months off. From the moment that you guys move there, I feel like they're going to take like a month or so off anyways. Before you move, they're going to take a certain amount of time off. And then once you do move on over, they're going to take a good 2 months out to really just enjoy, settle down, put things the way that we want them to, enjoy this new place, enjoy this new town, enjoy everything there seems to be doing. Let's get ourselves inscribed again. Let's find that beautiful chapel, that beautiful church. Let's get to our community. Let's go find where our best restaurants are. Let's go on out to the movies. Let's enjoy ourselves, because this is just going to be like such a culminating moment for you guys. You have just bought a place. You've got marriage coming. Like, you have so many different things. It is going to be absolutely beautiful. So my sweet love, I'm going to say for you, Lisa, what's Juanson saying? I got mail. Oh, do I? Oh, did you send it? I don't know. What did you send to me? What did you send to me? The Alice? Oh, my sweet Lord. Oh, you're such a sweetie pie. Oh, I love our Juanson. I love our Juanson. He is such a sweetie pie. Love you, beautiful. I was going to go and search your channel, my sweet love. I was going to go and find Alice in Wonderland because, oh my gosh, I have Alice in Wonderland handbags. I had diaper bags, which I don't need diaper bags anymore. I've got jewelry. I've got like the whole kit. I've got tarot decks. I've got everything. So yes, love it. Thank you, sweetie. So yes, it's really, really exciting. This is like the most exciting place altogether over here for you guys, my sweet one. This is where everything is going to be happening. So good for you. Time. I know I got Alice. Thank you, sweetie. And I'm gonna have to go back and look, by the way, Juanson, at the Rocky Horror one, because it's just that time of year and I just loved it. I have to go back and look at it too. Oh yeah, it's like you need to repost them. You need to repost these. You do, honestly, seriously. It's not because it has passed on by. Repost it, put it a different name, post it on out, sweetie. You'll have new people who'll go to listen to it and who will discover you, sweet one. So my beautiful Samantha, I'm sorry for the parenthesis over here. Yeah, you've got diaper bags too. Oh, under your eye. Oh my God. Absolutely. The last time I saw you, you didn't look like you had diaper bags underneath your eyes. Samantha. Oh, sweet love. Things are going to be beautiful for you guys. So yes, a little bit of time off, followed out by mini vacation, following by everybody preparing. I see you guys making your boxes, taping things up, and you know what? Writing onto the box. Writing onto it, Samantha and Paul's bedroom. Oh, wow. Does that not give you a tingle, sweetie? Or, you've got Stephen and Lisa's bedroom. Oh, another tingle, I have to say. I'm loving it. When you just kind of write on in into that Sharpie, my sweet love, onto that box where that goes, but it's no longer Samantha's room, or it's no longer Paul. It's Paul and Samantha. It is Stephen and Lisa. It is union. It is togetherness. It is a brand new, beautiful page altogether. I am loving it. So It's the most beautiful thing. They are sweethearts, and that just goes to prove to both of you guys how much they love you. And I'm expressing this to you, Stephen, how much your Lisa loves you, that she is willing to do this to be with you. So all those doubts that you had yesterday, throw them out the window, sweetie. I know you are. I know you are, Stephen, sweetie. I know, Stephen and Lisa's bedroom, exactly. And you have Paul and Samantha's bedroom. How nice is that going to be? You say, where's going to buy the new furniture, Lisa, for your new home? You're going to be buying it over there, my sweet love. You're buying it over there, sweetie. You absolutely are. You should actually, while you're there, go and when you're onto your mini vacation, you should go and shop and purchase some furniture and have it delivered for the time that you guys, like a week or two after you guys, or during the week that you guys are actually planning on moving on by. I know, and that's beautiful. I love that. I love that, Juanson. Yes, make a playlist, sweetie. Let's get things going, Juanson. Good ideas. All right. Let me give you some more messages for this one, but I'm going to say beauty, 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 and more beauty, sweet love. I'm loving this. And you have the parents' bedroom too, right? So I'm definitely going to have to say, while you're there, my sweet love, Samantha and Stephen, well, everybody's going to be there. So you're all going to be onto this mini vacation. Go on out, go to those places, purchase the items, and then you can call them with the actual date they're going to be moving on. So you can say, deliver them onto, I don't know, June 2nd, and they'll deliver it on June 2nd to the address that you're going to be giving them. So my sweet love, you need to purchase some of these things beforehand, at least the main items. Like you want to have your bed, you want to have a kitchen table, anything else, my gosh, you've got, and I have no affiliation with this, but I mean, I'll say use Google or use Amazon or use whatever place you want. There's a bunch of stores out there where you can buy things, have them delivered directly to your house, my sweet love. May it be pots and pans, may it be TVs, may it be computers or desktops or laptops. We know what I'm talking about because there's many places out there. And if you need more information, write me an email. I'll let you know. But that being said, sweetie, there's no doubt about it. You can purchase the main things at the furniture stores, and all the other little things, may it be coffee pot, whatever it is, you can all buy that and have it delivered directly from your house from many different online stores, my sweet love, and it will not cost you a dime to have it sent to your place. And you'll have everything you need without lifting up one single finger. I don't ever want to walk away from you. You know what, Stephen? If you want to, honestly, I say go ahead. Do it, sweetie. No jokes whatsoever. If that's what you want to be for Halloween or at any other period into your life, go ahead with it, my love. All right, I want you to know that I know exactly how it is that I feel. I know, and I hope that you know how much I love you, and I never want to hurt you. I treasure every single moment with you. I am always going to be here for you, and I hope that you will never let me go. Every single moment we spend together is like gold for me. When you're not around, I miss you so very much. And when you are around, my heart beats so very fast. Yes, good idea. It's the easiest way, sweet love. And then you don't have to move it on forward. You can just go on and purchase it. Hello, my beautiful. How are you doing, Ms. Rock, today, sweet love? And you say, we will start your mini vacation until we get all the clear to pick up your keys to your house. Timestamp, yes. So you'll start your mini vacation when you get all the clear to pick up the keys to your house. All right, let me go and see. Now, Your mini vacation, though, Samantha, I'm sorry. I have to ask you a question before I continue. Your mini vacation should actually start before, my sweet love. You need to go and validate, and you need to go. What you need to do, my sweetie, is you need to go and you need to pick out onto realtor sites. You need to go and find the houses that you like. There's approximately 5 of them that you're going to be picking. Out of those 5, there's going to be 2 that you're going to be absolutely loving after visiting them. So it's going to be important for you guys to look at the realtor sites to begin with. Book yourself sometimes within a 1 week span where you can see all those houses that you like. So if you want to return and look at another one a second or a third time, you can do it. And then once you have the offer sent out with the realtor and it is accepted, then that's where you go and you do everything else, my sweet love. That's where you go on out to shop for couches and TVs and furniture and all that sweet stuff, my love. At that moment in time, the keys will be given to you when you guys actually sign at the very, very ending all the papers saying this house is now sold. But it does take a couple months before that is done. Oh, my dear Stephen. You know what, sweetie? We all have likes, we all have wants, we all have desires, we all have different thoughts. And you know what? I'm open to everything, sweetie. Whatever makes you happy, it makes you happy, sweet one. As long as everybody respects themselves into what they're doing, I have no problem with this, sweetie. All is good. Okay, perfect. I just want to make sure because from your message, I understood that maybe you guys were going to start your vacation once you pick up the keys. And I'm like, you're not going to get your keys right away. You need to start your vacation before picking up the keys because your mini vacation is about going to look at the different houses and purchasing one. That's what the mini vacation is all about. Yes. So, I'm going to take a sip, just 1 second. And my candle here is not lit for some reason. Here we go. All right. Oh, that is lovely. I love that, Stephen. I do. That is beautiful. Okay, so my beautiful Samantha. Maria, let me know if you're here because you're on up next. And I'm going to go and see our beautiful Julie. Now, I saw Ms. Rack, but she did not answer. Are you doing okay, sweetie? It is nice to see you, my love. As for over here, Samantha, so yes, mini vacation with the clear and everything. This is what you've got to do, okay? It's going to be really, really important over here for you guys to everybody to get agreed onto it. Yeah, your dog has to be into a dog boarding house, so like a daycare, yes, while you're away. Absolutely, my sweet love. You got to bring him his treats. You got to bring him his little pillows, a little blanket. When I bring my dog to the doggy daycare, I bring him a treat a day. I bring him even more. So every single day they give him his normal treats that he gets. You know, all those sticks. You got to bring little cute, little sweet things that you know that your dog loves, sweetie. So he doesn't feel, you can even bring a t-shirt of yours or yours and Steven's. So, you know, everybody is absolutely comfortable and everybody is good. I don't know if it's the first time that your dog is going into a daycare. I usually try to get my dogs to go soon in life because otherwise they kind of get a little bit stressed and don't really know what the heck is happening. So yes, once they're used to it, it goes really, really, really quite well, and they're really quite sweetie pies. So make sure, Samantha and Stephen, that your dog does have all their, I don't know if your dog has all the vaccinations, if you guys do that, but before bringing them into daycares, they have to have all their vaccinations completely up to date. Anyways, in Canada, it's that way. I don't know how it is where you are, but yeah. I've got you for la telenovela, sweet one. Okay, so you are good, my sweetie. I'm going to say over here, this is exactly the way that things are going to be going, okay? So you're going to start your beautiful mini vacation, and I feel as though you're actually going to be getting the keys. You will. You're going to be signing all the papers and everything, but from a certain distance because you're not living into the same place. And the keys, I actually feel as though the notary is going to be receiving them and the notary is going to be giving them to you. So the notary is going to be giving you the keys once everything is completely signed and everything is done, and all the loans and everything that is financial is done and finished, and the house is actually yours onto that single date. That's where you're going to be receiving everything over there. I've got you, beautiful Carrie, sweetie. I hope you're feeling better today, by the way. So my beautiful, it's going to be a perfect time to start your beautiful mini vacation. As I said, your keys you're going to be getting with your notary once everything is done, everything is signed, all the papers have been exchanged. That's where you're going to be receiving your date that you're going to be moving on in, that this house is yours. And then you're going to have to call all those companies and everybody that you bought furniture from, and then it's going to be time to spend moolah, sweetie. It's going to be time to spend money for toaster and pans and all those things. Yes. But how very exciting is all of this? I absolutely love it. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I actually heard a girl the other day. It was a publicity now. It was a publicity, let me remind you. I don't know what social media was on, but anyways, yeah, and she's like, "Ooh, me and my husband, we have a child," and she was discussing about how they both quit their jobs and now they just travel the world with their son. And I'm like, wow. And she's like, "Come to my training classes." It was a publicity, of course, I mentioned. Yeah, so I can show you how to do it, right? And I thought, oh, I can do that. Ooh, and David can do that too. But then I feel so bad for my kids. I still want to travel the world too. I do. It is so lovely around the world. There is much better weather. It's nice. It is warm. I got to get my kids to learn English really, 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 really well. So I can move them to a more tropical area. But not sick to your stomach, right? Okay, so better. It's an improvement. We'll take all improvements, my beautiful Carrie. And you're just hoping to see Roberto this week, right? We're going to go and check that out. Let me give you some messages over here. Oh, yes, their parents are definitely going to be living with you. Absolutely, sweetie. It's a yes onto that one. Parents are definitely going to be living with you guys, which is why I was saying it's going to be important for you guys to actually decide what kind of a house it is that you want. Do you want to have like really like a 1 floor, or do you want to have a 2-story? Parents sometimes, well, not sometimes, usually they're older. Sometimes they could have mobility problems. So sometimes maybe a 1 level is easier than a 2 level. Yes. All right, messages for our beautiful Samantha. You have changed me for the absolute better. You're my first thought when I wake up, and you're my last thought before I go to sleep. I know you are, Samantha. That is exciting. It is. All right. I receive all of your telepathic messages. I don't care what other people think. I know that we are meant to be together. My heart is always completely yours. You deserve so much love. Can you actually feel the love that I give you? Can you feel how much I care about you? My world without you would be absolutely dark. My beautiful Samantha, sending you so much love, sweetie. And Stephen, I'm excited for you guys. I'm going to go and see our beautiful Maria, followed out by Julie. And let's go. Oh no, seriously? I have no idea, my beautiful Carrie. What is that? Log out, come back in, or restart your phone. Maybe it's not a YouTube I have no idea, sweetie. Yes, I'm sorry, sweet love. All right, here we go for Maria. Are these you? And what are his thoughts today? What does Spirit want you to know? And how Roberto feels for you? Absolutely. Let's go and see. I love that, sweetie. I love it. You should have a beautiful, I don't know if that still exists. I believe it is where you're going. You should have a mailbox at the end of your street written that onto it. The Henderson family. I so love it. And then when there's mail, you know, it's up. When the postman passes by, it's down. Oh, I love it. You definitely have to do this. You got two? It's all good. It's all good. The second one was into the second. The third one was into the second one. So it's perfect, Lilith. No confusion whatsoever. Everything is absolutely perfect, sweetie. Thank you, my beautiful. Oh, my dear gosh. Oh, Carrie, shut it all down. Come back and see us, sweetie. I'm sorry, my love. Oh, you sent me the Alice in Wonderland. What's the other one you sent me? Oh, yes. In a World of Your Own. Okay, so excited. I've got this, Watson. Yeah, you definitely have. You definitely have, yes. When I came on in, I had my own YouTube problems, my sweet one. I did. So I have no doubt that you're having your own. But sometimes just by kind of closing up the app and reopening, things get better. So you could have maybe tried that, sweetie. Maria. Let's go and see, sweetie, what is happening for you. Here we go. What were his thoughts today? What were his thoughts today? What do we have? Ace of Swords, wanting to talk, not knowing how to talk. The World, wanting to have some type of communication, wanting and needing to have some modifications and some changes. Two of Swords. Oh my God, we are so much. I keep seeing him into that, right? Oh, it's okay, my beautiful Carrie. You're a sweetie pie. I get you, my love, and I'm so sorry that you have a million problems with the app. Really, I am, sweetie. I don't understand. I would have to say, Carrie, to try to contact YouTube. Tell them. I don't know if there's any way. I know that myself, I can contact for my channel what is going on, but I don't know if you can contact them just to let them know, you know what, I've been getting errors, and let them know what's going on. So they could kind of see what the problem is so it doesn't happen as often. So my beautiful Maria, yes, thoughts, decisions. The main word I have to say towards you is decisions. It's almost like he is this judge. He is all the way on up there, and he has so many decisions that he must make. What shall he choose? What will he do? And everything of the such. This is what he's wondering. He wants to move on forward because he knows very, very well that things must change. Transitions must be happening. The world is coming on in to say, hey, you know that we're meant to be together. You know you've got to do something. It's almost as though Spirit is trying to kick them in the butt. Let's make things happen, okay? So this is what we're working upon. This is what we're trying to do at this very moment. We're trying to gain all our beautiful courage to make this happen, to have this connection all together. So, my love, Spirit wants you to know that Spirit is definitely onto your side, and Spirit is trying to help you on out, trying to help him on out too, trying to help him to have that courage to move on forward, because ultimately it's all a question of choice. But there is so much fantasy, there is so much daydreaming, there's so much wishful thinking, there are so many beautiful things that are coming on in that, we got to make something happen, right? So I'm going to say to you, sweetie, are you going to be talking with him this week? I don't necessarily feel like you are. I honestly feel that it's going to be next week. You might be able to get a glimpse of him. You might be able to actually see him, but it's not going to be a talking to him. So there's not too much movement, verbally speaking or physically speaking, between you guys this week. There's a lot happening on to the emotional level. You're continuing into the same type of connection where we keep thinking, we keep pondering, we keep trying to find ways, we keep trying to push ourselves to make that move. But I keep returning to the place because I feel as though it is the most, it is something that we can all relive into a certain way. We've all been into that place into our life when we were much younger, although it could still happen now. But anyways, it's more poignant when you're a teenager. when you're there and you're absolutely in love and you found the number of that guy that you absolutely love and you just want to contact him or contact her, whatever it goes, this is it. And you're like, oh my God, I have to. And you just kind of start dialing and then you hang up. Or sometimes they'll answer and you kind of hang up. But your heart just kind of beats and it just kind of palpitates and it goes really, 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 really strongly, right? And you just want to make it happen. But you might actually do this for months and kind of hang up. And he's like, who the hell's calling me, right? Before you actually make that move. So sweet love, this is a little bit it. I'm relating a little bit one towards the other just because I want you to know the feeling, how strong it is, how his heart beats when he thinks about you and how he really wants to make a move. But sometimes he just kind of feels like he's a little bit paralyzed by the whole situation. Ultimately, still wants to be with you, still loves you. Everything is still on path as for the date, as for the talking, but it seems to be happening more into the following week. And I don't see anybody else into the cards, my sweet love. So I'm going to say telenovela between Maria and Roberto is definitely to be continued. And I like when it is to be continued. There are no endings. There is nothing but a beautiful continuum, my sweet love. Let's go and see our beautiful Julie over here. What is happening with our lovely Julie? I was going to write, oh, well, I'm going to leave her a timestamp before I start talking about things. Yes, we've got spirit kicking his butt for you. That is all good. When you've got spirit kicking butt, something's got to happen. Okay, hold on. Into the meanwhile over here, I'm going to say, yes, I'm going to say over here for Julie is going to be at 42 minutes. So 42 minutes. Oh, yes, sweetie. Spirit is definitely onto your side, Maria and Roberto. Okay, so at 42 minutes for a beautiful Julie. Julie, I was actually going to write to you today. Yes, I want to know how things were going, a little bit how things were moving, how you were feeling, and everything of the such, my sweet love. Time just kind of passes so quickly, right? Hold on just a second. Let's do this, and voila. So my sweet love, I was just wondering how you were doing and how things were just kind of moving on forward for you, sweetie. So I feel as though things are going fairly well. Anyways, for you and your mom, I feel like they're good. I feel like your connection is lovely. I feel like this is really, really quite needed. And most likely between you and your mom, you know, I don't know if you've even talked about it yet or not, but you guys are definitely going to have another plan to see each other, like not into the following 5 years, but most likely, I'm going to say into the following year, but maybe even to the following 6 months or so. Let me know if you guys have discussed it or not. I don't know why. It's just something that came to my spirit as I was chit-chatting with you. So let me go and see how we're feeling, right? Okay. Oh, wow. I love that. Oh, my God. Oh, that is lovely. Okay, well, let's go and see. I'm loving this. Oh, Hodson is going to love this too. And Lilith. Okay, I will say it out loud because it's into your reading and it's just like a beautiful, I believe it is a beautiful ceremony. But let's go and see your first one to begin with. So, Mike's feelings about you recently. Let's start on off with that. So, how is Mike feeling about you recently? Okay. Mike, recently, I am getting over here. I'm getting that we're missing you. And I know that it seems a little bit weird because let's say you were not gone on vacation and you were here. I don't really feel as though anything would actually change. I don't feel as though he would necessarily make a move towards you at this moment. But just knowing that you are far away, knowing that there is a little bit of an unknown that is kind of happening, kind of makes him wonder, kind of makes him think. And I feel as though he's got like some solitude. He's missing you. He truly is missing you today. So I'm going to say that he is missing you, that he is feeling a little bit poor emotionally, just from the simple fact that you're so, so, so very far away. And he doesn't really know what you're doing, if you're meeting somebody new, if, he doesn't know every single day what is going on. Not that he knows more when you're actually here, but he feels more comfortable when you're here. It's like it's more controllable. If he wants to reach out, then he can. When you're far away, he can still reach out towards you, but it might seem a little bit weird. It might be constructed or viewed into a different kind of a way. And so he's feeling lonely. I see a lot of solitude actually popping on in. So a lot of thinking about you, wondering what you're up to and what you're doing, but always into the most beautiful and loving kind of way. I feel as though he's actually a little bit worried onto what you're doing if you're meeting somebody new. Yeah, and now you say, this is what I was going to say to Lilith and Juanson. Yeah. The locals, everybody knows that Julie is gone, right, to Bali, and the locals invited onto a ceremony about the dad and new beginnings of the soul. I believe everybody here wants to go to that, Julie, definitely. How is this ceremony going to be helping you? Let's go and see. I think it is absolutely a fantastic idea. Fantastic. I love it. I love, 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 and love. So here we go. Okay. Yes. How's this going to be going? I'm seeing over here the indecision. I feel as though into the actual ceremony, what you should be thinking about primarily is not necessarily what you want to have at the very ending of it or anything as such. I kind of need you to focus a little bit onto I'm going to say, it is not any type of witchcraft or anything as such, but it is a beautiful movement. It is what spirit. It is a movement of energy. It is a connecting. So I'm going to say the ceremony in itself, absolutely love. I think it's a fantastic idea. You bring on in a really, really good point about bringing in Mike into the whole thing. But I need you to look at it from the angle, if you will, of indecision. He's always a little bit into that place of, I have to think twice, always being a little bit afraid, right? So this is what I want you to look in. I need you to look at this as we are ending the indecision and we are opening on into beautiful abundance together, into our union. So an end of indecision to a beautiful beginning, a union of the souls into abundance and happiness. This is what I want you to do with him. And I feel as though I don't know if into the very end of it, if it's going to make necessarily a really big difference, but it's definitely not going to hurt it. And that's definitely the type of angle that you've got to do. I feel as though it is a beautiful opportunity. So I say go ahead with it, my sweet love. It is definitely not going to hurt you guys into any kind of way. It is actually most likely going to help you, help the energy, help it to bring it on forward. And really just kind of help even also, I'm going to have to say Mike at this moment, because I said that Mike, even though, he would not necessarily do something differently if you were here at this moment, but just the fact that you are far away is kind of making him feel a little bit insecure. So it should actually be able to help him on out with that. And let's go see. You did have another question over here. All right. You want to go too, right, Lilith? I know. What is that? Ready to capture a ghost? Oh, Juanson, sweet love. What is that? Yeah, you're just laughing at me now, Juanson. You are just laughing at me because of the movie that I said. I did not watch it last night before going to bed. I did not, but you are a tease. That's all I have to say. Oh, well, yes. I already did, actually. I already answered this question without even knowing it. So, has he been missing you? He has. But let me pull out some more cards since I already answered it. And I did not know this was your other question. So, let's go see. So, So has Mike been missing you? Has Mike been missing you? Mike has been missing you. I feel as though Mike has been stuck into a lot of choices. He's been multitasking an awful lot. He's been weighing up all his options. He's been looking at how he's going to do things whenever you do come on back. He knows that he's into a point where there's not all that much talking at this moment, and this is kind of limiting himself. It's limiting his own person. I'm not going to say his beliefs, but it's kind of interesting how the energy changes so very quickly, and how if you were here at this moment, everything would be completely stable. But because you're far away, and he knows that you're far away, the energy is shifting, the energy is changing, the energy is coming into a place where we're a little bit more worried, where if you were actually staying here, we would not enter into this phase. But at this moment, we're still missing you, but we're actually a little bit worried on, you know, what you're doing or what you're up to or anything of this such. We're really afraid that, like I said previously, maybe you're meeting somebody else. So are we afraid? Are we worried? And are we missing you? Absolutely. That being said, I don't want you to be afraid and worried and think that he's going to think that you're going to be cheating on him. Although he's not necessarily taking that out of the options. He has thought about it, but into his mind, he's just a little bit worried, but he tries to return to himself. He tries to go back into his moments. You know, he's been working a lot into himself. He's been working a lot into his meditation. He tries to return to his core center and tries to understand why he's feeling this, and he kind of resonates it through. And I'm going to say that everything is going to be absolutely okay, but he definitely does miss you, love. And let me give you some messages to close this on off, sweetie. Messages, we're going to go over here. And voila. So messages for our beautiful Julie. You are the only one that makes me feel this way. You are the most caring and loving person I have ever known. I love you more than words can express. You mean so very much to me. Hello, Nunya. Nice to see you, my sweet love. Thank you for your donation, and thank you for joining us tonight, sweetie. You're coming on up next. I'll be with you in just a moment. Okay, my love? You and I are one, regardless of all of our circumstances. I cannot live without you, but I don't want you to know this at this moment. I love you more than words can express. You mean so very much to me. I do believe sometimes that you deserve better than I'm able to offer you, though. I was just going to say, yes, I was just going to say, my sweet April, you know what? It's kind of funny that you're here. Hold on a second. My beautiful Julie, I'm sending you much love. I'm sending you beautiful vibes. Yes, let me know how you're doing if you do have a couple minutes and just want to send me a couple messages. But onto my side, everything is good, my sweet love. We are going to be preparing for our beautiful new moon that's going to be coming on in. And oh my Julie, I've got new stuffs. I've got new mortars and pillars. I've got witch bells. I've got so many beautiful cool things that are coming on in, so I'm excited to use them onto our spells. Wishing you much love, my beautiful Julie. April, I was thinking about you today. Very interesting. I have not seen you until the following, I don't know, 2 or 3 days or something, sweetie. And now I saw this. I'm like, hey, look at that. And you're a member, but I have never seen your name. And there you go. You're my beautiful April. I was thinking about you. I was taking a picture of my son and our dog. And I thought of my youngest son this afternoon and our dog. And I thought, oh my God, April asked me for a picture. And if you go into the member section, there is an actual picture of me that I did post a little while ago that I no longer have onto my phone. So I would actually have to re-put a new picture of me. At some point, I will, sweetie. But in the meanwhile, I know that you were intrigued. So if you go into the member section of the page, you will actually see who I am and what I look like. So everything is there, sweet love. But I am glad to see you. I was hoping that you were okay, sweetie. And you popped into my mind. It was this afternoon around my 2 p.m. So that would be like, I guess, your 2 a.m., right? Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. I know, Carrie. Oh, yes, Carrie. But I purchased like 5 different decks today, sweetie. I don't know what they are. Hold on. I saw them and I thought, ooh, yeah, I need this. And I thought, ooh, I need that too. And then there you go. My mind just kind of went crazy because I haven't actually purchased tarot decks in a little while because I just have so many of them. But then everything just kind of made sense. And so there you go. So my sweet love, I knew I bought something else, but like little I Dream a Genie bottles, I thought they would be perfect for potions. Yeah, okay, the tarot decks, so that you guys can know what they are, because I know that you are interested into the tarot decks. A 20 tarot oracle. 20 tarot oracle. I don't know what the heck it's called. Anyways, it's lovely. It's beautiful. Traditional type tarot. The Queen Alice in Tarotland. The Prism tarot deck. I got another tarot deck. So I got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 5 tarot decks. 5 of them, actually. Yeah. So you guys will be seeing them into the upcoming weeks. Yes. Ah, Julie. Nice to see you, sweetie. I know, Juanton, you were taking notes now, weren't you? I am good, my beautiful Julie. How are you, my love? And I just finished your reading. Just finished altogether. I was moving on over to April at this moment, and I was just saying that I was purchasing all these beautiful things, and I couldn't wait to use some of them for the actual spells. I know the Queen Alice is so pretty. I love her. I love her work. All right, so let me go and see, and I'm going to go and see April, but I'm definitely going to see what you're writing over here, Julie. I want to know how it's going. How's it going with your mom? I love this beautiful new ceremony that's coming upon. I know you are into the perfect time, almost into the perfect time. I just finished your reading a minute ago. So yeah. And you're just about to finish your breakfast, right? Hello, Mimi. How are you doing? Okay, I'm going to go and see April. And you're just about to finish your breakfast. Well, you need to go spend time with your mom. Don't spend time with us here as with your mom. Oh, I love you, Julie. I do. My beautiful Nunya at 57 and 50. 57.50. Okay. Oh, are you thinking about hiring her again, my sweet love? All right, I got you, Julie. Go ahead with it, sweet one. And hello, Mimi. Nice to see you, my love. Okay, let's go and find out. So we are with Nunya at this moment. By the way, sweetie, if ever you don't necessarily want Nunya to post your questions, well, I can delete them. I'll delete them after you post them. But you can also send me, you can send your super chat here or go by PayPal, and you can send me your questions if you want to. And I will not even say them out loud into my email. You can do that. Just saying that, Nunya, okay? It is an option that is there for you that many do use. So don't worry about it, sweet love. Yes, I've got you. Although I don't actually believe you need a timestamp, now do you? So how do we feel and think about you at this moment, right? I'm seeing over here we do have some jealousy, we do have some moodiness, we do have a little bit of a disconnection, sweetie. So I'm actually going to have to say, will she actually work for you again? Not at this moment. At this moment, I kind of feel like you need to leave a little bit of time pass on by. If you actually ask her to come on back and to work with you at this moment, there's a disconnection. It's just, we feel as though our values, it's a struggle. It's a relationship that's a little bit struggling. And we're a little bit afraid that, let's say we do come on back, that maybe we're not going to be able to continue. And we're going to end up having to look for something again. It's going to become a little bit complicated. I feel as though she is looking for more stability, more security. And it's not that she would not want to come back and work for you again, but there's too much insecurity and too much has gone on by that I feel as though you guys would need to repair the connection to begin with. And once that connection would be repaired and in order, then we'd be willing to come back and work for you. So for the moment, I'm going to say that there's a disconnection between you guys. It's not necessarily a possibility. I do see over here that we do have a little bit of we do still love you. We do still love you, sweetie. That is a yes, but we do have an emotional immaturity. We love you, but we're not necessarily ready to give you anything, to give you any commitment or anything of the such. So we're a little bit at that premature kind of a stage where we've got love and desires and all different kind of thoughts, but we don't really know what to do with it or how to really to move on forward with it. I'm going to say that into the future, if we can find that confidence again, if we can return back to a place that is more of a friendship kind of a place, then I believe you'll be able to work more onto the actual connection, onto the love connection, and you'll be able to work actually together. If you do still want her to work for you, then I believe it will be a possibility. But the very first thing is for you guys to kind of rekindle and make that relationship work again into a friendship kind of a way. Build that trust, get that grounding again, and that's how you're going to get this relationship to work on through. Other than that, I'm going to have to say no. Yeah. I love you too, my dear Stephen, sweetie. Let me go and see. Absolutely, sweetie. So September 2023, let's go find out. She got really, really jealous, right? That's it. I believe, my beautiful Nunya, if you guys are actually, I believe that if you did contact her and you did go on out, let's say for a cup of tea, you went on out and talked really as friends to try to straighten out things, you could get that relationship again. You could get that friendship again, and you could be able to get what you had into the past. But it's going to be something that's going to be into the works for the following months. What is happening into the month of September? Let's go and find that out. Month of September, what do we have? And Mimi is up next. Hold on. Perfect. Any message from Spirit? All right, here we go. Spirit is actually asking you and telling you over here, not necessarily in, I'm getting to be careful for doubts, okay? Be careful for doubts. Listen to your intuition as much as you possibly can. And you need to relieve and you need to release any type of blockages that you have. And there's a lot of emotional blockages that are actually stopping you at this moment. I feel as though we're trying to move on forward because we want to have love. We basically want to have new beginnings coming into our life, but we have a lot of, I'm going to say, loose ties. Let me put it that way. And there's a lot of connections that are a little bit all over the place that are not necessarily completely severed. There's still wants, there's still desires, there's still questionings. Like there's still some things that not everything is completely closed on off, and we can just turn the page and say we're not going to talk about it again. Everything is going to be okay. And I feel as though all those kind of little loose ends are actually holding you on back. And I don't want them to hold you on back, sweetie. So what's going to be important for you into the month of September? I don't see any new love coming on in. I feel like what we need to work upon is upon those loose ends. It's about focusing onto quality, onto motivation. It's about focusing more on what do you want? What do you truly want? I feel like at this moment, we have a lot of different kind of wants that are a little bit all over the place, but nothing that is really, really quite clear. Let me give you an example. Katie could be a good example. Katie is a loose end. She's kind of there. She's holding you on back, even though she's not there for you at this moment. And there could be a reconciliation to the future. At this moment, she's not, but she's still holding back because she's still into your energy. The people who have hurt you, the people who have left you into the unknown, the people who have done many things to you, that are still kind of lingering into your soul. I need you to release those so that you can be emotionally healed and ready to have a new relationship pop on in. Not an old one, a complete new one is what we're needing over here. So I'm seeing a lot of recovery. I'm seeing, it's about leaving all different kind of, thank you, my beautiful Nunya. I will answer that right away, sweetie. It's about leaving all different kind of abusive, all different kind of toxic type of relationships and situations. It's about detaching yourself. It's about you getting your own beautiful freedom. And I know that getting your own freedom is not an easy thing. Freedom comes at a cost, and sometimes freedom comes at an expensive cost. Sometimes it's sad, sometimes it's lonely to have your freedom, but your freedom is going to bring a lot of beauty on in for you as time goes on by. So it's really important for you to reclaim your power into the month of September, to release anything that is bad. I'm seeing a couple delays, I'm seeing a couple blockages, but I'm seeing a lot of doubting, doubt. And I see a lot of regret, a lot of failure, a lot of disappointment, a lot of discontent. I kind of need you to release all of that so something beautiful and strong can come out of this over here, my sweet love. So what I will say for you is in the month of September, nobody new necessarily popping on in. It's about cutting all those cords that are no longer good for you, mending the ones that are important, cutting the other ones out, and leaving new energy pop on in. At this moment, I feel like there's too much going on. Hello, my beautiful Patricia. You changed your name, PR. Were you not PR not long? That's it, Patricia. Now you're playing games with me. You were PR like last week. Now you're back to Patricia? Oh, sweet Lord. How are you doing, my sweetie? How are you doing? That's okay. I'm following your name changes. Oh, my sweet love. Nunya, it would be my beautiful pleasure to do that for you onto the upcoming new moon. I'm going to write it on down right away. Hold on. Here we go. So we're going to do a release altogether. We're going to do a whole emotional release. It might take more than one time. I'm going to do it onto the new moon, which is coming on up into a few days. Next week, beginning of next week. And I'm going to do it again onto the following full moon. So 2 weeks later, sweetie. Okay, so I'll take care of that for you. We're going to work on that together, all right? How does Sarah, yes, Taurus, feel and think about you at this moment? Does she want to contact you again? Let me go and see. Mimi is next. I believe the new moon is onto the 12th. Let me go and see. I could be wrong. Let me just go and validate. But I think it's onto the 12th. Give me 1 second. New moon for September. Oops, I wrote new pawn. New moon September. I think it's onto the 12th. No, Thursday the 14th. It's on the 14th. So, yes, it's on a Thursday, my beautiful Mimi. So, yes, I'm going to say new moon is on Thursday, 14th. I think I typed an error in there. I think I got an I in my Thursday, but yes. Yeah, it's on the 14th. I don't know why I thought the 12th, but it's on the 14th. All right. Are you okay, my beautiful Julie? Do you have any other questions, or are you all right, my sweet love? Let me know, Julie. All right. So, Nunya, my sweet love, how does Sarah? And as we're at it, I said I was actually going to be deleting your stuff, and I will. And I will try to do it further on every single time that I do see you. Everybody needs to know, by the way, whenever there's replays of this, the chat is not into the replay whatsoever. So nobody knows what you guys are actually writing. Okay. Boop. Okay, let me go and do that. Let me go over here. Okay, perfect. All right. You definitely can, my beautiful Julian. I'll be with you right after Mimi in a few moments, my love. Okay, sweetie. And Mimi, you want to know what's coming on up for you. Messages, spirit messages, right? For the month of September, my sweet love. So, how do we actually feel and think about you at this moment? We hold on to you, but I'm going to say no. My King of Wands, not necessarily wanting to create anything at this moment. My Magician telling me in reverse that we don't necessarily have the power. We don't necessarily have what is necessary to reach on out. But do we still hold on to you? We absolutely do. But are we looking towards anything in particular? I'm going to say no. But do we still have caring and love and beautiful feelings towards you? Yes, but we don't really know what to do about it. Let me take out another deck and go and see what else I've got. So I'm going to say to contact you again, not at this moment. Not ready for it, neither, my sweet love. We need to have more time, but we still hold on to you. We still think of you quite dearly, and we don't want to let you go. You're not somebody that we ever want to forget. All right. So what I can see over here, thank you, my beautiful Nunia, sweet love. I'm actually getting over here for you, sweetie. As for Sarah, how is she, feeling and thinking at this moment? And to the second deck, what I can get is we're feeling a little bit weak at this moment. We're still having it's a little bit the same thing as the other person we were talking about, the person with a name with a K. Yeah, we're feeling a little bit disconnected at this moment. I kind of feel as though she's actually refusing to consider somebody else's point of view. And so at this moment, I know that things are just kind of stalled. Simply because we don't really know where everything is going. We don't really know what the ambition and what the next path is going to be. But there is absolutely no doubt about it that we're still holding on to you. So do we still believe that something could happen into the future? Yes. Are we looking to make something happen at this moment? No. At this moment, I'm going to say stagnation. And whatever happens, happens. But we're not necessarily going to make any move to make anything happen. But I know we still think about you quite dearly, sweetie. But as for the contacting, I'm going to say no for the moment. Too many things have gone through, too many things have happened, and we don't really know what to do or really what to say or how to move on forward. But it's really, really interesting because there is such a very strong bond between the both of you that is there. There is love. There is a connection that is somewhat unbreakable. And we hope that one day we're going to be able to mend that connection, but we don't really know how, but we keep the hope into it. And you say, how does Angela, let me go and see about Angela, my sweet love. Let's go and do that. How does Angela feel and think about you right now? Are we happy that okay. It's a really, really strong bond. It is there. It's not going anywhere, sweetie. Nothing's going to be happening to anybody into this bond. It is there. Nobody's letting go. You're not letting go, and she's not letting go neither. It's just that we don't really know how to move on. We don't know how to make that next move, and we don't feel as though the next move should be done right away. So we're kind of waiting. I'm going to say we're a little bit waiting for divine timing to decide when's going to be that next move, but we're like refusing to let you go. How is Angela feeling about you? All right, we're going to take this one out. We're going to take another one out. Yeah. And you say you offered her a job, but she's too busy, right? And she's got a dog named Halo. Oh, I like that. I definitely see over here the no that is popping on through within the connection, within what happened. Let me go over here. I feel as though we actually did truly... The word that I'm looking for is we were happy that you thought about us. We were a little bit surprised for some reason that you did think about us. Were we somewhat flattered that you did? Yes. Were we happy? Yes. I feel as though she actually had a lot of disappointment in the fact of telling you that she could not necessarily handle this at this moment, that she could not necessarily move on forward with it at this moment. So she actually felt a lot of disappointment having to tell you that she could not necessarily do it because she has too many things actually going on. But was she happy about the offer? Yes. Was she happy that you contacted her? Yes. She felt as though it had a beautiful recognition. She felt as though it brought beautiful progress to the relationship that you guys have. I also feel as though it brought her a lot of self-confidence to herself, into her worth, into who she is, into this relationship with you, and into your type of relation that you guys have together. So I feel as though she was really, really quite disappointed that she could not necessarily accept the offer at this moment, but she was happy that you called and that you did offer. She was somewhat surprised, though. I am going to say that she was surprised, but it kind of gave her faith again into the connection, into the relationship, and into the possibilities for the future. So I'm going to say it is a no for the moment, but it is a temporary no. I'm not going to say that it is going to be a continuous no. She could definitely change her mind within the following, I'm going to say 2 months, if you have not found anybody else, that is. We definitely got you, my beautiful Patricia, sweet love. You're going to take your dog at 6:30 with your friend. Oh, you're going to walk your dog. Okay, I got you, my beautiful Patricia. We've got you, sweet love. And hello, my dear Z Yang. Nice to see you, sweetie. Let me do this like that. All right. I'm going to go and see over here Mimi. I'm going to go and see Julie, followed out by Patricia, and Z is going to be the following list, my sweet loves. So I'm going to go and see, before I want to go and do all of that, I want to give out an angel message to our beautiful over here Nunia. Let's go and see. Thank you, everybody, for your beautiful presence and your beautiful patience. Heaven's door, sweet love. Beautiful things, beautiful openings, beautiful new possibilities that are coming towards your light, towards your path. Whatever you feel has a closed door can actually be a door that is going to be opening on up towards you. I'm seeing that you're understanding things onto a different light, onto a different level. So you're actually opening yourself up to different possibilities, different levels, different things that you have not thought about into the past. And that's going to help you on out, and it's going to open up new doors for you, my sweet love. And ultimately, I feel as though you need to feel the comfort of the people who love you, who are around you. You need to feel the comfort of angels, of spirit that are right there next to you, trying to guide you every single step of the way. And by the way, they're really proud of you, sweet love. They really, really are, Nunia, for every single thing that you are doing and every single movement that you are doing. It shows a lot of courage, a lot of strength, a lot of openness. And your angels are right next to you, sweet love. Hello, Juanita. Nice to see you. My beautiful Nunia, if you need anything else from me, you let me know, sweet love. And again, don't forget, into the future, if you want to be completely incognito, you just send a super chat or a PayPal and you send me your question, but by email, okay? And you just let me know, don't say it out loud, and I'll keep it to myself. It is an option that is there for you, sweet love. Same thing to you, Juanita, and I thank you so very much, my love. All right, let's go and see over here our beautiful Mimi, and let's give some beautiful hugs over here for our beautiful soul family, Nunya, that we love so very much. You're such a sweetie pie. And I'm wishing you the most beautiful, beautiful day, sweet love. Is this a beautiful... Oh, you changed your picture, Stephen. You did. I don't know what that is. It's not a dragon. Is it a rainbow or colors of the rainbow? What is that, Stephen? Again, it's too small. I can't see anything. Oh, my beautiful Nunya. We love you, sweetie. We really, 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 really do. You've got this, my love, okay? You have done so much. You have done so much movement, and you need to know that that beautiful wheel of fortune, it is spinning, and you've been running, and you've been running, and you've been running. You're going to stop running, sweetie. Things and people are going to start coming closer to you. Better things are going to be opening on up. And I've got you onto the 14th, onto that spell, my sweet love. It's a unicorn. Oh, seriously, I see nothing. I see nothing over here. All right, Mimi, my sweet love. Mimi is at 121. Let's go see our beautiful Mimi, and then we're going to go and see Julie. We're going to go and see Patricia and our beautiful Z. Who looks like Casper? Oh, is Casper the friendly guy? Is it? Oh, my dear gosh. I don't know. I see a rainbow. It looks like Casper, Mimi. Oh, okay. You guys are seeing things I can't see. But you would not be wrong if it was Casper, because Stephen was talking about Casper yesterday. You too, my beautiful. You too, my beautiful Nunya, sweetie. Oh, I've got you, Julie. You are right after Mimi. Let's go and see our beautiful Mimi. Is it Casper or is it a unicorn? It is Casper! Oh my God! Oh, Nunya, I love you, sweetie. I really do. And you know where to find me at all times. Mimi, you are right. Good. I kind of feel like I'm on, what is it called? There used to be a game show called like Pictionary or what was it called? Draw Me a Story? I don't know what it was. You had to draw a picture of like a word onto a card. You had to figure out what it was. Oh, I'm horrible at drawing, and I'm really, really bad at figuring out what drawings are. So you did good, Mimi. If we were into that, I would definitely want to have you onto my team. All right, so what does Spirit have to say for our beautiful Mimi over here? What is coming on forward for you, sweet love? Okay. Oh, sweetie, why? Okay. I don't know. It kind of is. It kind of is. I know. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. I have no idea what it is, and you're going to kind of put me into a crazy box because I don't know what it is. I saw rainbow when it's Casper. Seriously. Okay. So all together over here, my beautiful Mimi. Okay. I feel as though you kind of feel sometimes that you're a little bit alone, right? And that was your favorite movie. You're still really good to have it found out. Seriously, I want you onto my team, Mimi. Pictionary. That's what it called. If we ever play Pictionary, oh my dear Lord, I need you on my team, Mimi. But I'm sorry if I'm really bad at drawing. Oh, and now you do? I still don't see anything. Okay, you've got a mindset at this moment, my beautiful Mimi, into the month of September where I need you to start thinking winner, positive. I need you to think about goals. I need you to think about perseverance. I need you to think that you're going out to win that gold medal, a little bit like you're into that into the Olympics, my sweet love. Don't think low. Don't think, oh, if I just kind of qualify, or if I do this, or if I do that, or if I get... No. Reach for the gold, my sweet love, because I kind of feel like you're a little bit into that mindset where you're a little bit worried, you're wondering a little bit what's going on, trying to figure out things a little bit. But as you're trying to figure out things, I kind of feel like your energy level is not all that high. And what happens when our energy level is not all that high? It happens. It happens to every single one of us every single day. But when it's not all that high, we don't attract all that much neither. And things kind of stay a little bit stagnant, and then your energy stays the same. So if you want changes, we got to switch on up our energy. To switch on up our energy, we got to think stronger. We got to think further. We got to think about all the capabilities, and you got to believe into yourself. So I'm also going to have to say over here that the month of September is going to be a month where you have to believe into yourself. You have to move on forward. You're worrying, but forget about it. Throw it out the window. When you got to worry, I'm not going to say throw the worry out the window. If you've got to worry, something is bothering you. So tackle it right away. Don't procrastinate. Don't leave it there. Just kind of figure what's worrying me. Is it a man? Well, fix a problem with the man. If it's, I don't know, if it's you're not sleeping enough, you're too tired or whatever, sleep more. Do whatever you need to fix whatever is a little bit kind of boggling your mind at this moment. Other than that, I do see success within work. I do see a certain recognition, a certain progress. So again, I'm going to say some type of raise is coming on in towards you, and that's going to actually bring you more confidence coming on in. Be careful for people around you at work who might have some secrets. Be careful for snoopy, secrety people, sweetie. I know you can't say secrety, but secretive people. Be careful a little bit, okay? Other than that, I'm going to have to say new ideas are coming on in. And let me take out another deck. You think it's a head? What is that? There's eyebrows? There's really big eyebrows and a head? Oh my dear gosh. Okay. I don't know what your Casper is looking like, Stephen. I kind of feel like you need to send me your Casper now. Now, Mimi saw it right away, and Lilith is talking about almost like unibrows. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I know. You see? Now you change it again, Stephen. This is not the same thing. I saw something with colors. This thing is almost white. What is this, Casper? What happened to the yellow and red stuff going on? I think I saw the wrong image. Oh, I think somebody's playing games with me. I think somebody wants me to lose this Pictionary. All right, my beautiful Mimi. I am getting over here collaboration and beautiful teamwork coming on in towards you. So you do have your beautiful goals. With those goals, more positivity is going to be coming on in. I know you're wondering about love, but I don't see anything. I know you're wondering. I know you're thinking. Don't doubt your intuition, my sweet love. Don't doubt it. And again, I keep seeing like some anxiety. Get rid of the anxiety, sweetie. It's no good for you. If you can't get rid of it, you let me know. I'll get rid of it for you. But other than that, always bring yourself back to a peaceful place. The month of September is a little bit of a month of turbulence. Psychologically, emotionally speaking, it's like you always have to bring yourself back to the exact same place, a place that is comfortable, that is good, where you believe in yourself and you know that good things are going to be coming, and good things will be coming within work. I see a little bit of mystery, so be careful for people who could be gossipy or anything of the such at work. But other than that, nothing too much, my sweet love. Let me give you some messages from the universe. If there's anything I have not mentioned that you've been wondering about, that you're kind of curious, write it into the chat and I will check it on out for you, sweet love. Okay, wait. Let me do this. Boop, boop, boom. Oh, there you go. I was going to say, I've got an extra deck and I don't know where it came from, but now I do. All right. Let's go like that. Julie is going to be on up next, followed up by Patricia, by the way. It would be fun to go to a museum with me, wouldn't it, Juanson? I know. Would you not love to? Oh, yeah. Come on over, Juanson. Come on over to a museum with me. I'm a ball. Actually, what you're talking about, Juanson, is you don't necessarily want to go to like a civilizations museum. You want to go to an art museum with me is what you're actually saying. You want to know my interpretation, my twisted interpretations. And I'm a fan of Dali, so yeah, it's a little bit twisted. All different kind of things that could be happening about it. You just Googled, yeah, but Casper and Tweety, and what is that? Not the same artist, despite, oh yeah, really, right? Because of the big head? Is that where Tweety came from? Let me go and see if there's any bad vibes with that. I want to give you a little bit of an angel message, sweetie. It's a source of life. It is the beginning. It's about believing. It's about nourishing your beautiful soul. And ultimately, your angels are asking you over here, my beautiful Mimi, to listen to yourself. I spoke about it into the reading when I was actually talking about inner calling. This is it, my sweet love. Listen to your intuition. Now let me go and see what's happening with Mark. You would, wouldn't it, Juanson? I know. Okay, Juanson, I promise one day we are going to go into an art museum and we're going to go and have a ball. Okay, we're just going to go and discuss my vision and your vision, and it's just going to be really hilarious. Doesn't it make you afraid? When people like criminals and stuff, they go through all different kind of psychology tests and they show them all these different kind of images and you have to say what's actually there. Yeah, aren't you afraid, Juanson? Do you ever wonder what your score would be? Ooh la la, are you seeing the right thing? All right, Mimi. What is happening over here with Mark? I know, Lilith. I know. Seriously, can you imagine us taking that test? Oh my God, you never really know. Is it a bird or is it something else? Is it kids playing into a playground or is it something else? We don't know. All right. So, sweetie, bad vibes, yes or no? Okay, Mark does not really kind of follow any type of societal norms or any type of rules. I'm going to say that Mark is a little bit self-limited into his thoughts, into his speech. He's a little bit insecure. He could actually become a little bit of a victim into something. So I'm going to say, could Mark actually create any problems towards you? I will say no. Could Mark try to manipulate people around him to make himself seem as though he is the victim? That I will say yes. But is he a problem? I'll say not really. I'm going to say be a little bit careful because he could be a little bit manipulative, but I don't see him doing anything wrong or creating any problems towards you, sweetie. So, yeah. That's what I'm going to say towards Mark. Just be a little bit careful for his energy. Could be a little bit manipulative in certain kind of ways to get things that he wants to. But I don't really feel as though he's really all that harmful, sweet love. Oh, yeah. You might end up getting in real trouble, Lilith. Oh, by the way, Lilith, I swear I saw, I don't even know where this was. You're talking about this and it reminds me of The Nurse. You know the movie on Netflix that the series that we saw? What's her name? What is that name? The Nurse. Yeah, she's a little bit cuckoo. What was it called? Anyways, we watched a series together. There's a second coming on up, right? There's a second series, I think. What was her name? It was such a good series. I loved it. She was so twisted. She's in a crazy house. A mental institution. I got you, Maria. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, why do I have such a blank? Anyways, I know you know what this is. Rach, there's a second one. Did you know? Or am I crazy? There's a second one coming on out. Oh, yes. Oh, you can definitely do that. I know. Oh, so many things to watch. Oh, gosh. All right. Hopefully, I'll be able to find more time now, Lilith, that all my kids go to school into the morning. Maybe I can go to bed a little bit later and sleep in into the morning after my kids go to school when I'm done, my work. Maybe. Yes, we're going to have to try to find time. Too many things. Beautiful Mimi, sending you much love, sweetie. And I'm going to say congratulations. You definitely won the test tonight with Casper. You're the only one who figured it on out. And that means a lot. All right, Stephen. I'm going to be looking towards that, sweetie. Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely. My beautiful Lilith. Yes. I will probably, Lilith, I'll text you later. I'll text you later. Yes. I'll text you a message later after the live. Let's go and see our beautiful Julie, followed out by Patricia, Z, and Maria. Julie, my love. Here we go. Okay. And voila. I have Maria, and I have our beautiful Julie, and I have our beautiful Patricia. So, Julie, let's go on forward with it, followed out by Patricia, Z, and Maria. It is, isn't it? Because you were just thinking about it. Aha! Okay, well, let me go and see. Interesting that you were thinking about this and I said that, but I don't feel as though he has done that, because I would have definitely said something. But let me go and see into the cards. Okay, so we're going to put a timestamp over here for our beautiful Julie, because I believe that you're still here, but I don't know how your connection is, or if you have to leave, if you're being bothered by other sounds, because you're on to your beautiful vacation. So yeah, we'll leave a timestamp, please, for Julie at 1:36. So if you do want to come back and read, then you can definitely. That's it, right? You know, I've got you. See, this is what we're talking about. Yes, at 1:36, a timestamp for our beautiful Julie. And here we go. So what has gone on with that? Have we done that? Have we met up? Have we talked? Anything of the such? Okay. Here we go. I'm actually going to have to say we did go on out with a friend. We did. But it was just a friend. It was just a friend. And I feel as though there were other friends that were there. So I'm going to say over here, and nothing truly happened. Okay. Nothing happened within this altogether. But I'm definitely going to have to say that it was not a date. It was not a one-on-one kind of a thing, if that's what you're thinking about. But I do see him going on out. I do see him going out with some friends. And I do feel as though there were a couple of people over there who were actually interested into him. The usual people that we do see every once in a while. Nobody that is new. So I'm going to have to say, did he actually go on out to a date with somebody? I will say no. Did he go to a place where there were other people who there are friends, and some of those friends, like some of those ladies, there were two of them who were interested in him? I will say yes. But did he actually do anything? Did anything actually happen? Absolutely not. I'm not going to say a kiss. I'm not going to say anything that is sexual or affectionate or emotional into any kind of a way. So, but were they present there? I will say a yes. And I know within that, now that we have checked this on out, even though nothing has happened, I feel as though, first of all, our spells are doing good because they were there, but nothing happened. They stayed somewhat afar and he was not interested into them. So first part is, you know, what we have been doing hasn't really been doing well, and it has been working. It has been keeping them and warding them off. And it has kept his energy clear to be with you into our clarities that we have been doing. So I feel as though we're doing a lot of good things. I feel like it's moving into the right direction. If you do feel better and you would like me to kind of add on in a second dosage of it into the following, we're the what today? We're the 5th. So in 9 days time, or if you feel as though it is better, I can do it before the new moon. Then we can definitely do another one of those. But honestly, don't believe as though it is necessary, because they were there, but nothing happened. They kind of stayed afar. They talked a little bit, but nothing much more. There were no moves. There were no, touching. There was nothing that was happening whatsoever. But they were there present at that time when they were out. I don't know. I see them going out to some type of a fire. I don't know if it was a bonfire. I don't know what they're doing, but there's a fire. And they're outside and they're just kind of enjoying themselves, but nothing much more than that. Okay, that's it, right? Let me go and see about that lady. And let me write her name down. Hold on. Okay. Okay, Susie, I'm going to do something about fairly quickly because she kind of bothers me. Yeah. Let's continue here. Let me take out some cards just on that person, okay? I know. Yeah. Okay, there you go. You're talking about the double dose, right? I might actually do it. I might actually do a dose beforehand. I might actually I'm gonna look at it. I might actually switch things up for us a little bit onto this new moon. I might do some different ones, things that we have not done before, to add in new energy, to switch up the energy a little bit, and to just kind of give it a little bit of a boost. I kind of feel like this is a time for a beautiful boost. So I'm gonna be looking at that. On to the behalf over here, I did want to go and look what is actually happening with the S lady. S lady, she is a little bit. He's not interested in her into any other kind of way than as a friendship, but she can be a little bit manipulative. I don't necessarily trust her whatsoever because I do see a lot of disharmony. I feel as though there are a lot of trust issues. If she can find some kind of way to get her way, she will do it. If she finds or sees any doors or sees any type of manipulation that she can use, she will use it. So I kind of feel like she has a lot of a lack of accountability altogether at the very same time. So what I will say for you over here is that she's a little bit shady. There's no doubt she's shady as you know, as is. So let's get rid of shit. Let's get rid of shady, sweetie. And I'm going to get rid of shady before new moon. We'll repeat on new moon, but we'll definitely get rid of shady, and I will do it tomorrow. So tomorrow we're working on shady, sweet love. But I don't feel as though there's anything actually happening between both of them. So I'm going to say that, you know, we're still good. Nothing is happening over here, but I still don't like it. You know, even if he's not interested, he's not doing anything. The fact that there are some people who sometimes kind of come around who are interested, we don't want, and you know, we don't want to talk about temptation. We don't want to fall into temptation. We don't want to have people manipulate us into going and doing anything. So we need to just kind of rid of that negative energy because he doesn't want it to begin with. And so let's just kind of get rid of it. It's not good for you. It's not good for him. He doesn't want it. So let's rid it, sweetie. Should you continue to be mysterious, right? And wait. I'm going to say for the moment, I'm going to take out some cards, but for the moment, I feel as though it is still a yes. I don't really have any problems with you actually asking him out to say, do you want to go out to, you know, for a meal? Do you want to go for a cup of tea or an ice cream or a walk or whatsoever? I don't really have any problems with it. The main problem is happening with that is that if you actually ask him on out to do something, I feel as though if you ask him before he is actually ready to say yes, he might be a little bit afraid. He might actually kind of back on off. And if he backs on off, then you're going to have a lot of doubts. You're going to have a lot of worries. You're going to have a lot of stress. You're going to have a lot of things that are going to be bothering you. And you might actually end up kind of pulling your energy away a little bit. So I don't necessarily have any problems with you asking him out. He might say yes, but his energy might not be completely there at that moment. So I'm going to say if ever you do feel inside, okay, your intuition is really, really strong and you just feel like you need to ask, follow your intuition. It's never going to steer you into the wrong way. Follow your intuition, ask on out of that moment. Sometimes there are those moments when we're not together, my beautiful energy, my beautiful Julie. Right now we're having this reading, we're together. I can tell you clearly that at this moment is not quite the right time. But maybe you'll be there. Let's say, theoretically speaking, let's say you were back at home and you would go online and he was there and he was streaming and you asked him on out, he could say yes. So, you know, the energy changes really, 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 really quickly. So I need you to follow your intuition. But altogether, I feel as though, generally speaking, I feel as though we should be waiting for him to do it because you've been waiting for him for an awful long of time. You've been wanting him to do it. And if you actually end up doing it, you're going to feel as though you're the one who's doing everything. And then if he ends up on top of it saying that he's not going to say he's not ready, but if he says he can't because of X, Y, or Z, or he just doesn't reply because he doesn't know how to reply because he's too shy and doesn't want to hurt you, you're going to end up feeling more hurt. So I'm going to say for the moment, Continue what you're doing. Wait for him to ask you on out. But I'm going to say mysterious, yes, a little bit, but not too much. You need to have your presence know. You need to continue to contact. You need to continue to see. You need to continue to feel that presence that is there. Mystery does not mean absence. It just means being a little mysterious and not saying everything that you're doing throughout the day. So he can actually end up asking you some questions or wondering. Let's say you say you're going out for dinner. Oh, who are you going? Don't say I'm going out to dinner with, I don't know, Martha. I'm going out to dinner. I'm going out to this beautiful, lovely restaurant. I've been really excited to go to it. I've been waiting for this day, right? But you don't have to say that you're going out with, I don't know who. But, you know, if he wants to ask you, then there you go. That's all about the mystery. So there's a fine line between a mystery and giving no information whatsoever. This is what we've got to be careful for. I babbled an awful lot. Hopefully all this makes sense, sweetie. Hopefully. Let me give you some more messages. And let me just even go see if you're still here, because I've not been into the live. I've been just kind of babbling away is what I've been doing. Hello, my beautiful Paula. Thank you so very much. And James, Helen, also my sweet love. I will be with you, beautiful souls, in just a few moments, okay? Now, let me give you a beautiful couple messages. Let me go see if you're even still here as I'm talking away. Yeah, and that's what you're worried about, right, too? You don't want him to back off. That's exactly what it is. You'd rather wait until he's ready. That's it. You're just going to pull away completely. And then everything that, you know, you have been thinking about, everything that you've been pulling on, everything all together, you're going to be wondering what is actually happening, right? Yeah. So this is it. It is nothing but love. I feel like at this moment, what we really have to believe in is the love, the want, the desire. Okay. So I feel as though we need to take it one step at a time. If you ever feel, honestly, Julie, if you feel like you must do something, then you must do it at that moment. Even if I'm not here and you feel like you've got to do it, do it. But other than that, I say let's kind of be there. Let's be mysterious, but let's still contact, but be mysterious. We've got this, my beautiful Julie. Oh, yes, we do. We've got this down path. Let me give you a couple messages before you do leave for your beautiful day, okay? Oh, there you go. There you go, sweetie. You're sending me pictures over here. Stephen, I'm going to go and see what they're looking like. Oh, well, there you go. You didn't send me your PDF, but here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That is looking nice, sweet love. It is. It's looking like you've got a lot of stuff happening over there for you, sweetie. Okay, my beautiful Julie, don't go yet. Don't go yet. I know you've got other things to do. Don't go. Hold on. Hello, my beautiful Serene. Nice to see you, my love. Oh, yeah, we've got this. You've got to be mysterious, but a little bit like a magician. Just don't show your tricks, okay? This is about focusing on making yourself happy above all. You know that he struggles to talk about his feelings. You know he struggles to talk about his emotions altogether. This is about how he feels stuck without you into his life. It is not easy being apart from you for so very long. This is about please don't let me go, and please let's continue to focus on to our relationship. And I want you to know that I love you with all that I am. All right, my beautiful, serene, sweet love. I hope you're doing good, love. So we've got this, my beautiful Julie. Tomorrow, I'm taking care of the S lady, okay? I don't like S lady. I don't. So tomorrow, that's what I'm doing. Julie, sending you much love. So much love, sweetie. You've got this. Have the most beautiful day with your mom into one of the most beautiful places into this world. Enjoy the beautiful tropical paradise, my love. And oh, don't overdo yourself. I can't believe your mom walks that far and does so many kilometers up. She is so much in shape. It is amazing. Enjoy your trip, my beautiful Julie. Sending you a whole bunch of love and hugs, sweetie. Julie, I am just who I am, my sweet love. Thank you guys. It is thanks to every single one of you guys that I am able to be here for you, that I'm able to share these beautiful moments with you. And I'm truly blessed, my beautiful Julie. Honestly, I am blessed to have you beautiful souls with me. Have yourself, absolutely, my sweet love. Have yourself the most beautiful day, Julie. Send me those pictures whenever you have the time, okay? Thank you, my beautiful serene love. I'm moving on forward over here to our dear friend Patricia, followed out by Z. And then I have Maria. And then we're going to be moving on forward to our beautiful Paula. And I also have James. So here we go for Patricia. Patricia's gone out walking with her dog. So we're going to put 150 for Patricia. And here we go. Hi, sweetie. I'm doing pretty good. Okay, that is good. Did he answer to that? I so love that. Oh my God. I would so take the plane ticket over the sunglasses. Oh, yes. Oh, you give the best gifts ever, honestly. Oh, my dear gosh. All right, well, let's go see. I'm guessing that he did not necessarily give you an answer upon that, which is why you're wondering. Let's go see what he's up to. So, Patricia, Z, Maria, I have Paula, and I have James. All right. So, what do we have? Yes. Okay. Beautiful gifts all together. I don't really feel as though he's really questioning the whole thing. A Six of Swords, King of Cups. I'm going to say sunglasses is what it will be, sweet love. Not because he does not want to come and see you, but basically because he doesn't really want to have the pressure and because he can't necessarily make it at this time. So I'm going to say for those two reasons, he's going to go with the sunglasses, but he's most likely going to say that, you know what, you don't really have to get him anything at all. That, you know, honestly, I know that he wants to tell you that having you into his life is plenty enough. He doesn't need anything more, but I know he's not going to say that because he's not that emotional. Well, he is emotional, but he's not that expressive is what I want to say. So, I'm going to say the plane. We absolutely love it, but we kind of feel like it's a little bit, yes, it is very, 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 very tantalizing, my sweet love, but we're not quite ready for it. Not really. We don't have that availability, so it's not going to be happening. So I'm going to say we're going to have to go with the sunglasses. Have you tried maybe not buying him a plane ticket? Maybe saying, I will buy you sunglasses and I'll come and deliver them to your door. Ooh, have you tried that one? Maybe that could work. Then he could still continue to work, but he could come and see you at the end of the day. You guys could spend beautiful evenings together and you can spend your beautiful day either relaxing, snoozing, going, seeing out the town, whatever could be good. It could be a different perspective. But that being said, my love, in all honesty, sweetie, he's definitely going to go with the sunglasses, but he's not going to tell you that because honestly, I don't really feel as though he needs a gift. I know that nobody really needs a gift. A gift is something that is extra, something that is a beautiful thought, right? I know that he is feeling absolutely overwhelmed and loved and cared for just by the simple thought that you have wanted to give him this and do this for him. He still enormously believes and thinks that you are his beautiful queen. You're his Queen of Cups over here. He is your fool. He is ready to jump on in, or anyways, he's getting ready to be your fool, which sounds really bad, right? I'm getting ready to be your fool for my queen, but it's not the way. You know about tarot, sweet love. The fool is very impulsive. I feel as though whenever he's going to come and see you, it's going to be into a very impulsive kind of a way, but it's going to be jumping on into something that we partially already know. But we need something to be happening. We need to have that love. We need to have that movement. We need to have a lot of beautiful things that are coming our way. So I'm going to say it is the hope. It is the desire. It is the want. I feel as though he feels the love in every single thing that you give and every single thing. And when I say give, I don't mean materially that you give into your emotions, into your thoughts, into everything that goes along with it. He feels as though he is truly extremely, very, very blessed, my sweet love. It is just a question of him just, I'm going to say, kind of taking his feet out of cement and putting them onto an airplane and moving his body close to you, sweetie. I feel as though he needs to, it's almost as though for him, it's like he needs to justify his coming on over. Like he's got other things to do at the same time. So he could kind of, yes, see you at all times whenever he wants to, but without clearly saying that he's coming on over to see you. It's like he doesn't want to put the pressure. He does not want to have that weight upon his shoulders. He wants things to go really, really, really quite smoothly, but that is all returning to the fact that he's got a little bit of some commitment issues because he has been hurt into the past. So I'm going to say, my sweet love, he loves you dearly. I feel as though he's not going to be taking any one of them, but you're going to be sending him the glasses. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I had to. I was putting this deck away, and as I said, you're going to be sending in the glasses. I thought you could send a beautiful card saying, so you can see our love better with these. So tacky and horrible. But anyways, it came into my mind. But don't do it. Do not do it. You can send the glasses. Don't send my tacky, horrible message to go along with it. So altogether, my sweet love, he loves you. He still holds on to you really, really quite strongly, but he's not able to come and see you at this moment. I'm going to say it's most likely even going to be pushed on off to, I know that we're talking more around October, maybe, I'm going to say October, but I feel like it's more going to be maybe November, maybe even December at this moment. I feel like that he has a lot of different kind of contracts, a lot of things that are coming into the way. And I know that it's going to sound bad because he's not going to be able to come on over, and you're going to be sad, you're going to be wondering, is he procrastinating, and so on, but really it is not. I just kind of feel like he's swamped with a lot of things at this moment, but he wants you to know that he is slowly getting ready to act. He's slowly getting ready to re-enter into this beautiful love relationship that you guys have. And that, you know what, he thinks about you daily at all times, even when he does not send you beautiful messages or he doesn't write back something. He still thinks about you, and he still loves you, and he feels your love in every single way, my beautiful. So I'm going to say, ultimately, it is a good reading. Let me give you some messages also, my sweet love. Z, let me know if you're still here. So Z and Maria, because you beautiful souls are on up next. Here we go. I am hiding my feelings for you, but when I look into your eyes, I get lost into them. I want you to know that I truly do miss you. I need you to forgive me for not always being there for you. I want to be able to grow old with you. I really do like and I love the way that you make me feel. I don't want to be playing games anymore. I have never told you, but you have stolen my heart. Thank you, my beautiful Z, for letting me know that you're here, sweetie. All right. It is. The Fool is. It is. And I do have a card. I do have a deck. And I know I have told you guys about this. I have a deck that is called the Fool's Tarot. And I don't use it all that often. Actually, I haven't used it in, I don't know, over a year. But it is fantastic. The only problem is every single card is a fool. Fool of this, fool of that. And for some people might kind of feel as though you're treating them as a fool, but you're not treating them as a fool. The Fool truly is, when you really know about tarot, is one of the very, like you said, is one of the very best cards. It's about adventure. It's about moving on into something. It's about wanting. It's about impulsivity at the same time. It's about new adventures. It's a lot of beautiful things. All right, moving on forward. Thank you, my beautiful Z, sweet love. Patricia, wishing you a lovely evening. My dear Z, followed out by Maria. A love reading, yes. Are you going to connect with a past person? How about your new person? Or how about a new person? And what to expect and what to watch out for. Let's go and see that. So we are with Z, followed out by Maria. And then our beautiful Paula. So Paula, just hold on a moment before posting out your question, my love. And let's go and see. Hold on. Let me go and see over here. I should also be having our beautiful Serene, who's going to be popping on up. All right. Okay. And voila. So, and you're about all jumping and holding your breath, right? Same thing. I know. Okay, here we go. My beautiful Z. Are you going to connect with a past person? There are still feelings with a past person going on both sides, but are we necessarily going to be contacting? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say we have some new ideas. I feel as though what has happened has happened. I feel as though there's a lot of injustice that seems to be coming on with it, right? Oh, Sag Moon is Paola and PayPal. All right, I got you. Thank you, sweet love. I got you, sweetie. So I'm actually going to have to say over here, sweetie, reconnection with an old lover, I'm going to say no. I feel as though our king is in reverse position. I feel as though we have had somewhat of a codependency. We did have a lot of love. We did have a lot of inner feelings. And I still feel like the inner feelings are there. But I just kind of feel as though things are not right. Things are not into the right place the way that we would like them to be into. And we kind of feel as though we have a lot of doubts. Don't really know what's going to be happening. And ultimately, I feel as though the other person that we're thinking about into the past has a lot of emotional maturity. We're really just not ready for anything. So I feel as though we're ready to accept, if you will, a certain disappointment into the whole thing. A lot of regret, a lot of disappointment, but not necessarily any movement, my sweet love. So I'm going to say connect with a past person, not for the moment, not because a past person doesn't care about you, but because it seems to be a little bit impossible at this moment. Let's go see if there's anybody else new that's going to be popping on up. And at the same time, let's go and do a general reading and see what happens with that, my beautiful Z. Do we have Maria, who is somewhere with us? Or Maria is looking for a timestamp. Maria, let me know if you're here. After Maria, I have our beautiful Paola, who is into the super chat, and then I'm moving on forward into PayPal. So my sweet love, 8 of Cups over here. Also have our 3 of Pentacles. Moving on forward with our Sun. All right. Getting our 5 of Cups. So my love, what I'm going to say into your general reading at this moment, I know that's what I was wondering myself, dear Juanson. Let me go see. I was gonna ask if it's the same person or not. Huh? What do you mean, Carrie? What do you mean, sweetie? I do, sweetie. I have 2 different Paolas. I have one that is in PayPal, and I have the other beautiful Paola by Super Chat. Yes, so after Z Yang, I'm moving over to Maria, and then I'm moving over to Paola, that is in Super Chat, followed out by James, that is in PayPal, and then we're going to continue on. Oh no, Carrie, sweetie. Okay, so my love, my beautiful Z. So Juanson, I do have 2 different Paolas, my sweet love. Paola, you can say Paola D, and the other Paola, just write Paola for the other one, sweet love. Okay, my beautiful Z. I feel as though over here I have a lot of learning, a lot of needing to learn from the past, a lot of returning to something that you were into the past, something that was good. So I feel as though we need to learn from the past, but we also need to a little bit return to a place where we were comfortable, where we were good, a place where we were happy. I feel like at this moment we're a little bit into a place where There's some avoidance. There are some fear of changes. I know that work-wise, things are going good. I'm seeing collaborations. I'm seeing teamwork. I'm seeing that there are good things. There's a beautiful pooling of energy and things seem to be going, I'm going to say, fairly well. I do see that within the main work that you're going to be doing within yourself, more happiness is going to be coming on in, more warmth, more positive outcomes. A lot of confidence is coming on in towards you. But along with all this beautiful things, it's almost a little bit like a balancing. It's like you've got one foot in and one foot out. You have all that beautiful thoughts that are on one side, but you also have everything that's kind of draining you and pulling you on down onto the other side. So I do see regret. I do see some failure. I do see some disappointment. I do see some grief. I do see some pessimism into the whole thing. So I'm definitely going to have to say that new love not necessarily coming on in, for the main reason that we still seem to be holding on to somebody from the past. And when you keep on holding on, even if you're not even necessarily realizing that you're still holding on, if you're still hurt, if you're still disappointed, if you're still, it kind of blocks the energies for the new people to come on in, for the new energy to come on in. So I'm not completely surprised that we're not necessarily seeing somebody else coming on in at this moment. I'm going to say for somebody new to come on in, not quite this year, my sweet love. And I know this year's not, I mean, it's almost over, sweetie. It is. I mean, December's not all that far away. Ho, 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 Santa Claus is coming on up, sweet love. I'm going to say somewhere around January or February. Until then, I want love to come on in for you. I want somebody new. I want somebody who loves you, who's going to be with you, who's going to care for you, who's going to give you everything that you want, my sweet love. I don't want you to have the same type of relationship that you had. I want somebody who is strong, who knows what they want, and who's ready to deliver it to you. And this is not happening with the ex. It's not happening towards it. That energy is just kind of stagnant. It's still there. It's like heavy. It's a little bit like that storm. Those gray clouds are there, but it's not raining. It's not thundering. But you know that at any point something could be happening and you don't really know when it's going to be happening. That's the main problem. I need to have a clearing into the skies, my sweet love. I need to have a certain release. I need to have I don't give a F anymore about the other one. I need to move on forward because this is going to be good and that is not good. So I'm going to say somewhere around the beginning of next year for a new relationship, January or February, my sweet love. Until then, it's about self-healing. Work-wise, seems to be going well. There's no backstabbings. There's nothing bad that seems to be happening. There's actually a beautiful pooling of energy. So it seems to be like good connectedness that seems to be happening onto that. Thank you so very much, my dear Juanson. I appreciate it, sweetie. I was going to ask that. I was curious for a moment. I do have to say, Juanson, I'm like, ooh, what is that? Is that the same person or not? But no, definitely not. Let me give you a message over here. We don't have Maria, right? My beautiful Paula Diaz in Super Chat. Could you please post your question, my sweet love? So Paula in Super Chat, Paula Diaz, if you could please post your question, my love. Post away, sweetie. All right. So for you, my dear beautiful C, it's about you knowing that you are never alone, that you are always cared for, that you are always loved, that you are always desired. Does not matter what really happens. It's about looking for that comfort, looking for comfort above, looking for comfort from people who are around you, who love you at the same time. And it's ultimately over here, and this is what I've been seeing into your readings, into both decks. It's about ultimately finding that inner peace. That inner peace is your key to open up the door, to find love, to find abundance, and to find happiness again, sweet love. Sending you so much love, my beautiful Z. If there's anything else I can do for you, please let me know. Paula Diaz, please do post your question, my sweet love. I also need over here Sag Moon, my sweet love, if you could post your question also. So Paula Diaz, and I need Sag Moon to post your question. I also need, after James, Helen to post the question. I have Serene, and I have Maria. All right. Have a great night, my love. Okay, we're going to start off with Sag Moon, since you're the first one who posted, my sweet love. So Paula Diaz, please do post your questions. James Helen, if you would like to post your question also. So I need Paula Diaz, I need James Helen, and I need Serene to post your questions. So looking for Serene, James, and Paula. Serene, James, and Paula, please do post your questions, my sweet loves. Moving on forward to Sag Moon at this moment. All right, so my sweet love, let me go and see what I can find out for you, sweetie. What's coming towards your relationships with Cancer? Let's go see. Thank you, Serene. Thank you, James Helen. Just looking for beautiful Paula Diaz now. Thank you for posting, my love. So, James, you're next, followed out by Serene. Thank you, Lilith, sweetie. So, my beautiful Sag Moon, sweetie, what's coming towards your relationship with Cancer? 10 of Cups. Okay, before I get too excited, sometimes I get completely excited and then other stuff happens. Okay, ultimately over here. 2 of Cups. No, actually, it's really quite good, sweet love. Okay, whatever seems to be happening within your relationship, my beautiful Sag Moon, sweetie. I know that what we really, really want is we want to be supported, we want to be loved, we want to be together, we want to have those beautiful, happy endings. We're looking towards wanting, like, if you could have with Cancer something into the long term, you would definitely go on forward with it, and this is what you would like to have. That being said, Cancer's not all that open with their feelings now, are they, my sweet love? So I'm going to say Cancer's not all that open, but oh my God, Cancer has so much attraction, has so much beautiful, like, there's a very, very strong mutual bond between you guys. There's a beautiful partnership, there's a friendship, there's a compatibility that is there. But there's also anxiety, there's also fear, there's also wonders, there's also sometimes a little bit confusion. What I'm going to say is I feel as though Cancer, oh, thank you, my beautiful Lilith. Thank you, sweetie. Where did you find that, my sweet love? Thank you. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here for you, I feel as though Cancer, my sweet love. Oh, thank you, Lilith. I appreciate it. No, right? I know, sweetie. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't say much. No, the moon is telling me that he hides a lot of his emotions. And that's why you argue a lot, because he doesn't show love the same way. No, he doesn't. He misses a lot of courage. He does. He likes to be the one who's a little bit stronger, but he feels as though he's weaker than you are. He's got a lot of fears. He's got a lot of fears about confrontation, which is why he doesn't talk a lot. And so sometimes he's a little bit lenient. Sometimes he doesn't often say what it is that he's feeling. And he goes along with different kind of approaches sometimes because he's too afraid of hurting or saying something to you that could be creating some problems. So he doesn't say anything whatsoever. And that just doesn't work. It is crap. Honestly, it is no good whatsoever. There's nothing much that you can do about that at this moment. Well, you can work slowly at it. It's not something that's going to be happening really, really quickly. But if you slowly work at it together, you're definitely going to get to what you want. But you need to work upon it, okay, my love? It is definitely why you guys argue. You basically both want the exact same thing, which is interesting. It's like, let's say you both want to eat pizza, but somebody wants pepperoni and the other one doesn't, but you still want to have the pizza, right? You got to figure out how to go and get the exact recipe that you want to have, my love. So what is that exact recipe? Communication. If talking is not good, try writing a message, try sending a text out. Try a different kind of a way that would be easier for both of you guys to talk together. Honestly, sometimes really just sending messages, it sounds silly, but instead of talking about it, sending messages out sometimes is easier. We get to think about it. We get to write what we want. We get to reread it also. We get to analyze it a little bit. It's different. So I'm definitely going to have to say, Lilith, you're an angel, sweetie. Thank you so very much, my beautiful. There is absolutely no doubt about it. Okay, Cancer wants to have things to work out with you. There's no doubt about it. The attraction, the love, everything is there. We want to have harmony. It's just that we don't really know how to do it. We don't. Cancer believes that you are so nurturing, you're so kind, you're so loving, you're so compassionate. My love, Cancer wants to be with you into the long run. I just feel like Cancer is really bad at expressing it. And because he's bad at talking, expressing his feelings, what he's thinking, and because he's afraid of judgment, things happen into a way that you guys end up having communication problems. You end up blocking and you end up wondering what the heck is happening. But does Cancer love you? Yes. Does Cancer want to be with you? Yes. Main problem into this relationship? Communication. That's what you got to work upon. And if you can get that fixed, you're good for gold, sweetie. You're good for wedding bells, my sweet love. I appreciate my beautiful love. A beautiful angel you are, sweetie. Sag moon, you let me know if there's anything else, but my sweet love, I'm going to tell you, the love is there, the desire is there, everything is there. We're just missing communication, my sweet love. Oh, I know, Juanson. Into messages from universe. Your wish is about to be granted. Please do hold on in there. You have a beautiful mission. You have a beautiful soul purpose. Please do remember that, my sweet love. And unexpected news is on its way towards you. So my beautiful Sag moon, please don't forget, as difficult and as harsh as it may seem, Cancer loves you. Cancer wants to be with you. Cancer wants this to work. Otherwise, Cancer would no longer be there and you would no longer be there. Your main key is communication. You've got to find some kind of way. May it be text, may it be by old style, writing it on down, may it be by email. It doesn't matter what it is, my sweet love. You've got to find this. This is going to be your key to success, okay? Sending you much love, my sweet one. I'm going to go and see Paula Diaz right now before I lose her question, followed out by James on Serene. Paula Diaz is going to be at 217 for Paula. I'm going to say, my beautiful souls, within the following 15 minutes, we're going to be closing up the lives for tonight. So 15 minutes for donations to come on through. Let's go on and find out what we've got for our beautiful Paula. So Paula wants to know, Paula Diaz, this is, we're changing Paulas at this moment. What is Spirit's advice for you in general and timestamp? All right, my love, here we go. Up next is James, Serene, and Maria, followed out by Juanson. Anybody who is still here, donations still open for following 10 minutes, and then we will be back tomorrow, same place, same time, for live readings, my sweet loves. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, by the way, tonight. Everybody is so sweet, so loving, and we appreciate all your beautiful patience and your loving energy. My beautiful Paula, sweet love. You've got to stand your ground. You've got to stand your boundaries, and you got to defend your position, my sweet love. Somebody is challenging you. Somebody wants you to persevere. You need to persevere. You need to protect yourself. You need to protect your territory altogether, my sweet love. But at the same time, there's an emperor. There is somebody who wants your attention. Oh my God, they want your attention, sweetie. But I kind of feel as though they want your attention to the way that might not be the very best way. So make sure that whoever it is that is requiring and wanting your energy over here, make sure that they're worth it. Make sure that that you're standing your ground, and whatever you give to them because you want to give to them. Now, I also need you to take a little bit of a break. It's like I need you to take a break and say no to everybody who is around you for a little while. Just for, I'm going to say, like 2-3 weeks. Say no. Just no. Do you. Just you, sweetie. Go to a spa, go for a walk, go mountain climbing, take hot baths with candles, read books, watch movies, go under the beautiful blankets and just have a beautiful glass of wine, hot cocoa, whatever is good, my sweet love. Do you for the following 2-3 weeks. It's going to help you to figure out a lot of answers. I feel as though you need to take care of yourself. You're worrying, you're thinking, you're a little bit all over the place. And I just kind of feel like your energy is, I feel like people are pulling your energy a little bit all over the place, my love. So I know that there is something also that you are seeking fairness towards, and that fairness will be given all through. So I'm going to say universal laws. Anything that is about karma, cause and effect is definitely going to be there, is definitely going to be revealed. My beautiful Paula, nothing is happening to you. You have not hurt. You have not done anything to anybody. I don't want you to worry about karma. But if anybody has hurt you, karma will come their way. And I know you don't want anybody to be hurt. And karma doesn't mean that somebody's going to be hurt. It just kind of means that we a little bit learn our lesson about something that we have done that maybe we should not have done. So, sweetie, I'm going to say over here, some type of answers are going to be coming your way. You need to stand your ground. You need to spend some time with you and yourself. Somebody over here is asking some type of respect. Somebody is asking something from you. And this is a man, my sweet love, who is a little bit older than you. And I kind of feel like they a little bit want to have a little bit of stability onto you, a little bit of control over you, sweet love. And I need you to a little bit kind of push them on off. I need you to believe into yourself. I need you over here to believe into the hope. And I need you to have new beginnings. By the 3rd week of September, new beginnings are going to be coming in your way. Fresh hope, free-spirited, taking on new chances, new paths. It's like you're taking on a little bit of that leap of faith, a little bit like that fool, being a little bit more impulsive, moving on forward and saying, you know what, I'm daring this. I'm just going to do something new. And I'm going to say, good for you, my beautiful Paula. This is what you've got to do, my sweet love. I am sending you so much love, my sweetie. You let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, Paula. Moving on forward to James, my sweet love. You had posted 2. Let me go and find your question. Thank you for waiting so patiently. So James, Helen over here. Yes, what are Patty Cancer's current feelings, intentions towards you? Okay, let me go and see that. So here we go for James, followed out by Serene. Serene posted your question too. Absolutely perfect. All right. So we are with James, followed out by Serene, Maria, and Juanson. And lives are finishing in, I believe, 5 minutes, 4 minutes. So what are Patty's, yes, current feelings and intentions towards you? And how are really things kind of moving on forward, right? What's going to be the ultimate outcome over here, my sweet love? I feel as though... I honestly feel as though Patty is afraid about something. Patty's afraid, sweetie. I feel as though Patty wants to explore. Patty wants to have new adventures. Not new adventures with somebody else. Patty wants to have new adventures with you. Patty wants to move on forward. But Patty's afraid. I feel as though Patty needs more confidence, more security around. I feel as though, honestly, Patty just wants to explore, sweetie. She needs to feel as though she is loved, that she is completely supported, that everything is good. I kind of feel as though Patty often overanalyzes things. Sometimes Patty can be a little bit closed-minded. And altogether, I'm going to have to say over here, I feel as though Patty does have some anxiety altogether. What would be really, really good for Patty is if you guys had somewhat of a plan. Let's say, okay, this date, that month, let's go and do this. Anything that would be planned is more secure for Patty. Patty feels more comfortable within it. And when she's feeling more comfortable, you get more grounding, you get a better relationship and everything of this such. I'm not saying that Patty necessarily wants to configure and plan out the following year or 2 years, but it's easier to plan things out onto a short scale, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, then kind of going a little bit one step at a time. I feel as though Patty has more time to actually figure things out and to kind of set her mind towards it for some kind of a reason over here. Oh, let me go see where this relationship is going, my love. So Patty wants to be with you, okay? Feelings and intentions. We do love, we do care, but we do have a feeling of instability. She needs to feel as though she is more grounded. She feels as though she needs to have more security, and she needs to know a little bit more what is happening within the relationship. What is the plan for the relationship? I feel like she's a little bit at loss with that. A likely outcome for you guys, sweetie. I'm seeing transitions, I'm seeing changes, but I'm still seeing some struggles. I'm seeing a lot of movement. I see a lot of things that are happening all together. I'm going to say all together, if you guys truly move on forward in beautiful security and communication, it can definitely happen. But you're going to have a little bit of a roller coaster ride all along the way. I feel as though you're going to be having some celebrations, going to be a little bit at a peak within maybe the following 4 to 6 weeks. Things are going to be going really, really, really quite well. And then I kind of feel as though we're going downhill again. And then, oof, what do we do when we're down here, right? I kind of feel like we're a little bit struggling. We're a little bit defensive. There could be a little bit of a conflict that's going to be arising. And we're going to feel as though justice needs to be made into this. We're going to have to make kind of amends for it. And once we make amends for it, from there on, things seem to be really just kind of kicking on off. It seems to be going really, really, really quite quickly. And I feel as though if we use our tools correctly, if we communicate, if we love, and we show to the other partner what we need and what we desire within beautiful communication and love, you guys can definitely get gold out of this too, my sweet love. But it's going to be really important to follow that through because, like I said, you're going to have a little bit of an up soon and then you're going to have a really, really big down. You're going to have a really big fall. But then you need to pick yourself back up again because you need to know that all of this is going to be happening within the following 2 out of 3 months top. And you can have a really beautiful outcome out of it. So I'm going to say it all depends upon what you and Patty put on in to this relationship. If you're willing to put all the work towards it, both of you guys, listening to each other, communicating and understanding each other, you can definitely make this happen. But if we're not going to communicate, if things are going to stay a little bit of a standstill, then I'm going to say no. But the love is there. The intentions are there. So I feel like it's definitely worth it to work upon it, sweet love. Oh, there you go, Patricia. You're back, sweetie. Let me give you some messages, sweetie. Let me give you some messages, James. Love messages from Patty, okay? If you allow me to, I shall, my sweet love. Let me give you some messages. Serene, you are on up next. Hi, Steven, you changed your picture again. What did you put now, sweetie? Oh, you put the ram. Oh, well, there you go. All right, James, I think I might actually be addicted to you. I listen to you and I listen to your voice and to your messages over and over again. I can never go back to my old life now that I know you. Sometimes I feel like I can tell actually what you're going to be saying before you even do say it. I want you to know that you are my weakness, but you're also my greatest strength. Sending you so much love, sweetie. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. My dear, beautiful Serene. Hello, sweet love. What is happening, sweetie? Let me go and see. Serene, let me go a little bit higher on up. Oh, here you go. No, that's not you. You should be not too far up. Okay, how does Daniel feel about you and us? Will he commit to you guys, right? Channeled messages. Let's move on forward with it. So here we go for our beautiful Serene. Maria is going to be next on Juanson. So for Serene, how do we feel about you? How do we feel about the relationship? And are we willing to commit? Because we have not committed yet, right? We're back, we're returned, we're together, but we have not yet committed. Okay. I see renewal, I see outcomes, I see courage, but I also see a lot of non-movement. Okay, so what I'm actually going to have to say is, are we going to be willing to commit? I will say yes, but are you going to have to kind of annoy him? I'll say yes. And I know it kind of sucks that you have to a little bit annoy him, right? I know, I get you. What you need to know at the very beginning of it all, my beautiful, okay? Daniel loves you. You've got this beautiful unified love. You have a beautiful partnership. There's a lot of attraction between both of you guys. It is completely mutual. Everything is exactly where it is supposed to be to have the beautiful recipe of a relationship like everybody would like to have. So I'm going to say this is beautiful. Now, we do have a couple little challenges and obstacles that go along with it, but what would be life? It would be too easy if we didn't have it, right? So I'm going to say let's kind of take it on in and let's try to turn it into a positive. I kind of feel as though sometimes we're a little bit afraid of changing. So not you. I feel as though Daniel could be afraid about changing statuses. It's as if he kind of feels that if he changes something, he's going to have to do something more. He's going to have to be there a little bit more or change something. And that kind of scares him. So because that is scaring him, I'm actually seeing that for a little while. I'm going to say for a month or two, nothing really is going to be changing. You're going to stay into the exact same place. You guys are dating, you're seeing each other, there's love, there's fun, there's emotions, there's socks, the whole deal. But no necessarily, nothing that is necessary, very grounding and committed yet. I feel as though you're going to have the courage at some point. I'm going to say right now, maybe not necessarily not the right time, because there is about a month or two where you guys are going to be going through this, but we're in September, so I'm going to say somewhere around mid-October, end of October, could be a good time to take that courage within you, my sweet love, and make that conversation, have that conversation to say, hey, you know what? I feel as though there is something that we should be doing. I think it's time that we guys, we could commit to each other, that we're going to be into this stable relationship. We're not going to be seeing anybody else, and so on. And from that point on, I believe it is going to be offered to you. I see celebrations and I see beautiful offerings. So if you do it right away, it's a no. If you wait a couple weeks, I'll say yes, my sweet love. So I'm going to say, are we going to be actually, wanting to give you this relationship into the future? It's a yes. But you're going to have to be a little bit more patient for the moment. And I know you're going to actually have to have the conversation and ask him and talk to him about it. He's not necessarily just going to come on over and just offer it towards you. You're going to have the conversation, my sweet love. I wish you did not have to, but I know you're going to have to, my sweetie. Let me give you some messages. I know he's got a fear of commitment, right? I know he does. I know he does, sweetie. I know that he does have a lot of love. He's got a lot of desires towards you, but he is afraid. He is afraid. So you guys are going to have to continue to date. You're going to have to continue to see each other. And within the following 2 months or so, then I'm going to say that it could be a good time to talk about it a little bit more, because your situation will have changed. Things will have changed a little bit more. The grounding will be there a little bit more. Maybe we'll be a little bit less afraid. And that's where things could actually open up for you guys. I know, sweetie. I'm going to say like a lot. I don't want to put man into a box, but that's what it is, right? Do I see his axe? Let me go see. Oh, thank you, Lilith. I was actually looking for that post. Okay, so do we have anything popping on up? Knight of Cups. Okay, the Lovers also, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, sweetie, I am ultimately going to have to say over here, do I see the X into the cards? There's decisions that we have to make. I don't see the X into the cards. I see indecisions. I see being afraid. I see that we're staying into a zone, into a place that we feel that is secure. And the security of it makes us feel better. It makes us feel okay. But I do also see our King of Swords in reverse, not quite ready to make a movement, but wanting to be with you with our Knight of Cups. So is the X in the picture? I will say no. It is really just this question of commitment over here, sweetie. Oh, go ahead with it, sweetie. Patricia, you send me as many messages as you wish, my love. Send them to me instead of sending them to him, okay? With me, you're good as gold. Send me 20 a day if you want to, my love. Yes. Oh, love you too, Steven. Sweet love. Yeah, no, she's not into the picture whatsoever, my sweet love. No, nothing. Nothing is happening between them, sweetie. I don't want you to worry. There is nothing that is there. And let me give you some beautiful messages, sweetie. And then we're going to go and see Maria. And we are going to be leaving a timestamp, please, for our beautiful Maria. I don't think she's gone to bed. I don't think she's shopping at her usual store. I don't know where she is, but I know she's not here. So, here we go. I cannot stop thinking about you. I want you to know that I've been thinking about you over and over and over again. The passion, chemistry between us is so very intense. Your energy, it does heal me. I know that I am broken, and sometimes I feel like I can't quite be fixed. I'm just not quite ready for a commitment at this moment. I am still guarding my feelings and my emotions. I want you to know that I do want to start something real with you. You have got this, my beautiful Serene, my sweet love. Oh, let me go. Oh, please timestamp. There you go. Yeah, she did ask for a timestamp nonetheless. I've got you, Patricia. We've got each other, my love. Send me as much as you would like to. And has accepted it, right? I know. I know he feels bad about it, sweetie. I know he does, but I know that he's willing to fix himself. Not fix himself, but I know he's willing to work upon himself. So I'm going to say, let's just kind of give it a little bit of time and let's just, see where all this is going to be going. I know that he has the best intentions ever, my sweet love. I just feel as though he needs more time. And this is why I was seeing that within the following month or two, it's going to be a good time to start talking about it. But at this moment, we need to work upon the connection a little bit more. All right, let me go and see over here for our beautiful Maria, sweet love. Well, let's go and see our beautiful Maria. What is popping on up for you, sweetie? All right. You see him tomorrow, right? Sending you so much love, my sweetie. Have a lovely evening, my beautiful Serene. Let's go see our beautiful Maria with a timestamp. Maria, Maria, Maria. All right. I know this is about digging on into things. I know it is. I know it is. Let's go and see. Maria, let's dig in and get some more telenovela stuff for you and Roberto. What are his thoughts of you today? Did he think of you today? He did think of you today. He did, my sweet love. He was actually thinking, like we were seeing previously, about moving on forward, knowing that we have to do something, knowing that we have to move and make some changes because, oh my dear gosh, it just kind of keeps annoying him and holding on to him over and over and over again. So let me go and see what I've got. Let's go to this little deck. Maria is going to be at, because I did not give a timestamp, 2:39 and 30 seconds. 2:39:30. I can't wait to see that, Stephen. I cannot wait to see it, my sweet love. I will be excited to see those beautiful nails, sweetie. I love it. Go along with the beautiful rainbow. Red, purple, yellow, blue, green. Go ahead with it, my sweet love. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. You've got this, Patricia. You've got this, sweetie. He is communicating more. He is there. He is more present. We can't let go of this. We got to keep things going strong, okay? All right. So, as for our beautiful Maria. All right. So, I'm going to say over here, what I can see is that we can't really, how could I say? We can't really do the results without necessarily seeing what is going to be happening, without necessarily doing the work. So he knows very, very well that he's got to put the work in order to have this relationship work on by. He can't necessarily count upon you because, well, he's counted upon you into the past, but he kind of failed to show you what you were actually asking about and what you actually wanted at that moment. So he can't count on to you for that, right? He's got to be the one who's got to be making things happen this time around because he said no way too many times. He's had way too many things actually happening, right? I'm seeing over here also that this is about how we all face all different kind of hardships into our lives. He's been through really, really difficult times. He has no doubt that you have been through really, really difficult times too. And he just admires every single thing that you do. Honestly, I feel as though sometimes his life is a little bit too complicated for himself. When he thinks about you, he thinks about your children, he thinks about your work, he thinks about everything that you do. You're just like a superhero, my sweet love. You are seen as being going far and above and doing everything just absolutely amazingly. You just don't do what you do. You go that much more further, and that makes you stand on out into his eyes also. You don't just do what is asked, you do even more every single time. You're respected by people that are around. Important also because of his job, because of his position. You are loved and you are cared for. So I'm going to have to say every single thing that you are doing comes into the accountability of the relationship altogether. And he just doesn't want to lose you into any kind of way, my sweet love. So I'm going to say at this moment, this is about him really wanting to take the time to properly weigh every single options before actually deciding and making that movement. This is about him trying to free himself into the moment present, to try to hang on in there as much as he possibly can until he weighs out all those options and figures out which is going to be the very best one. Because as I said into the past, he is somewhat very methodical is what I want to say. He plans things. He doesn't really do all those many things all that impulsively. Impulsive, not all that easy for him. So it's really about taking one single step at a time over here, my sweet love. And hello, Elaine. Nice to see you. So sweetie, I'm gonna have to say today he is thinking about you. He is wondering about you. I feel as though he is excited about talking to you again. You know, I know that last time I saw something, he was I don't remember. I think he was watching a movie or something as such. It kind of reminded you of him, and he was watching that. I feel as though tonight he's actually going to bed early. I feel as though he is tired. I feel as though he is going to be falling asleep thinking about you, wondering about a beautiful time that you guys have spent together. I don't know where it is. It's outside, sweetie, because I see you guys outside. There's greenery around you, but you're not necessarily into a park. I don't know where you're at, but he's thinking about this, and it seems to be a beautiful moment into his mind. So this is what I'm getting from him, my sweet love. Let me give you some more messages. And I don't know if you're going to bed or not. If you are going to bed, I guess you'll get this into the morning, and I'll say, have yourself some beautiful, sweet dreams and have yourself a beautiful day. But yeah, let me go see. Oh, I'm sorry, my beautiful Carrie. I'm so sorry, my sweet love. I'm sorry he keeps, but I know, my beautiful Carrie, that he's not really going to be changing, sweetie. I know that he's not going to change until you guys are together. So it's not all that surprising, but I'm still sorry, my beautiful Carrie. Here we go for some messages for our dear, beautiful Maria. All right. I'm learning my divine lessons, and I'm going to be by your side quite soon. I'm haunted by a lot of my decisions and the memories that we have made together. I've made up my mind. I don't want to waste any more of my time. When I close my eyes and I speak to you into 1,000,001 different kind of ways. You have left every part of me untouched, and I realize how important you are into my world. My beautiful Carrie, you know I love you so very much. We know that everybody does into this life, my sweet love. And I'm going to say, as much as it is possible, try to release. There's always going to be new, and there's always going to be old ones leaving. I feel as though what you need to look towards, my beautiful Carrie, is the ultimate goal. Togetherness, being together, because that's going to resolve all the problems altogether. My dear, beautiful Maria, sorry for the interlude, my love. I'm wishing you either a beautiful morning. I'm wishing you beautiful, sweet dreams. Love you, sweetie. Good things are coming your way for you and Roberto. Finishing on up over here with our dear Juanson. So I'm going to be closing on up the PayPals for the moment. And we're moving on forward to... let me go and see this over here. Moving on forward to our dear friend Juanson. All right, Juanson, let me go and see what I've got for you, my love. I know, there's always going to be those, sweetie. All right, Juanson. Please tell Carrie what. Oh, yes. Carrie, sweet love, I'm sorry I was not looking to the chat. Beautiful Lilith is sending you healing love, my sweet love. So sending you healing love, sweetie. Oh, my beautiful Carrie, be very careful about friends who you don't really know are friends, my sweet love. Be very, very careful. Lots of love coming from Juanson too, my sweet love. You're getting a lot of love from this chat over here, sweetie. Now, I'm not going to read what's into the chat anymore, so don't write me anything anymore, my beautiful souls. Oh, there you go, Julie. Oh, I love that. I knew you guys were going to be being up again. Oh, I love that. Okay. Let me do this. Let me go do that. Let's go like this. And... oh, here we go. Okay. I know, spooky season is around the corner. I keep wanting to buy everything quite impulsively, Juanson. I want everything. Oh, you know what I was thinking about doing tonight? Not tonight, but today. I was actually thinking about it since yesterday. It kind of popped into my mind. I thought about it last year and I kind of forgot about it, and now it came back into my mind. I've never done it before, but I want to do a Halloween Christmas tree. Well, it's not a Christmas tree. It's a Halloween tree if you think about it. Yeah, I've been thinking about buying like a black tree and buying all different kind of Halloween type of decorations, witch things, and everything that is Halloweenish, and putting it onto this beautiful tree for my kids. I think they would have a ball with it, and it would have like beautiful energy. Anyways, I've been thinking about it because you're talking to me about spooky season, Juanson. Yes, I've been thinking about buying a, yeah, it's into my mind. I think I'm going to start shopping for it. Oh, I know you are, Stephen, and I love that, sweetie. Who saw the ghost movie? You saw we saw? Who saw? Who's we? You, Lilith? Who saw the ghost movie? It's scary into the beginning, ain't it, Juanson? Oh my God, it scared the crap out of me. I still have not watched more of it. I think I watched like 25 minutes of it and I stopped there. The ghost is not scary whatsoever, but I mean, the whole beginning, everything that goes along with it, it scares me. I'm a baby. I know I am. That's just the way it is. Oh, have you seen those everywhere? I don't know. I'm into it. You did a Halloween one for Christmas one year? Okay, I'm not going to do it for Christmas, but I like the idea. I don't think my kids necessarily want to, trade Santa Claus tree for Halloween tree. But I would do both. I would do a Halloween one and I would do a Christmas one. Yeah, you and Lilith, both of you guys? Okay. Both of you guys ganged up together from what I can see. And I know that you guys watch this and you're laughing your butts off at me now, weren't you? But I get you. I get you. The beginning is spooky. It scares me. Now that just goes to show you, Lilith and Watson, how much I'm a scary pants. Honestly. It just goes to show you how much I'm afraid of these things. It was not scary, right? Oh, it scared me. I almost stopped watching it. I tell you, like 20 minutes in, until the ghost popped up filming with the cell phone, I was ready to stop watching it. It was pitch dark into my room. It was black. I was watching this onto my cell phone, not wanting to bother anybody, and it was scaring me. Doors opening, balls moving, creaky sounds. Oh no. I know you were thinking about me. I know, yeah, that I would love it. Yeah, well, I'm going to continue to watch it at some point. I will. Before Halloween has passed by, I will continue it because I really like the blonde psychic lady. Okay, I got you, Carrie. I got you. Yes. I know you were. But you have the best conspiracy theories, honestly. But I love that both of you guys watched it. And now I just want to go and see it even more. Okay, maybe I'll watch like 5-10 minutes before I go to bed tonight just to scare me a little bit more. Or maybe I'll start giggling and then I'll understand the whole point of it all. And I'll be like, what a big baby I am. Maybe. It could be. But I'm still going to say the first 20 minutes scared me. A whoopee cushion? Playing a prank? Oh, sure. Go ahead with it, sweetie. Sitting down on it is going to scare him. Oh, I say go ahead with it, sweetie. Oh, yes. I have one whoopee cushion into my house. When we went to the hotel a few months ago, we went for like a weekend with my kids. And yeah, I don't know, into their gift bags that I had gotten them. It's not me who prepared it, but it was the hotel. There were whoopee cushions into it. Oh my God, my kids love those whoopee cushions. They put them all over the place. I still have a whoopee cushion into my house somewhere. I don't know where it is, but yeah, whoopee cushions are always good. I know you would. Oh my God. I would not. I would run like hell. I would have heard those cricks and those cracks. I would have sold that house. Oh, yes. I'm like the mom thinking, who's going to buy this house after now because it's completely haunted? What a waste of money I did. And at the end is very emotional. Oh, something definitely happened to that man. Something happened to that man. That's why he's blocked. He's blocked. He can't talk. He can't necessarily move on forward. And he's stuck in between two worlds. Something happened to him that was very, very emotional. Okay, now maybe I don't want to watch the movie anymore, Watson, because now I'm going to be scared. I'm going to be scared to watch it. And then I'm going to think, ooh, maybe at some point it's going to become kind of funny. But then I'm going to end up crying my eyes out at the end. Oh, maybe I don't want to watch it. Oh, Watson, maybe you turned me off now. I don't know. Oh, that's it, right? Okay. I'm gonna do Watson's reading. I'm gonna stop reading because now I don't know. Do I want to watch it? Oh, I don't. And now I'm like the Two of Pentacles. That's what I'm all about. Or no, Two Swords. Two Swords. Better than Two Pentacles. Yeah, that's it, right? To earn it or to keep. Yeah. Okay, no. Oh gosh. All right. I'm going into the email. I'm going to see what's going on. I know. This is what happened now. Now I don't know what to do anymore. Watch it. I'll love it. Are you serious, Watson? Because I'm going to come back and get you if I don't. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you about it, sweetie. I might watch 5 to 10 minutes. If I watch some of it tonight, it's so wholesome. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. If I watch some of it tonight and I get scared out of my brain, I'm going to be telling you guys about it tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Oh, my beautiful Carrie, that is weird as heck. Delete all those people, sweetie. Nothing good coming along with that. All right. Lilith and Watson, you guys are instigators. I know where to find you, Watson. I do. And I love you that way. But I want you guys to know, if I cry at the end of the movie, I'm still going to be thinking, oh my God, seriously? Yeah. Yeah. Wholesome is what it was. Lilith, I think, said it was very wholesome. Ugh. I just stick with it, right? It was disappointingly not scary, but you get my... I don't want to watch things that make me cry. Okay, I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to watch it. I don't want to watch something that's going to make me cry. I can cry on my own. I've learned that when I was like 5 years old. Cry on my own to manipulate my mama. And yeah, I don't want to cry. I don't want to. So I'm not going to do it. No, that's it. It's a no. But I love you guys. But maybe it's a yes. Maybe I'll change my mind. I'm a little bit like a fool. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, she's going to shovel out the... Oh, that's it. Okay, no more reading. I'm leaving you guys into the chat to kind of chit-chatty. And I'm going to go into the email. Here we go. How's Elizabeth today? Oh, please. I'm not listening to any of you guys. I love all of you guys. I really do. And I can just see Lilith and Watson laughing their guts out at me last night as they were watching this movie, thinking that Lisa was thinking that this was scary and spooked the crap out of me. But it's okay. I acknowledge it completely. I'm a big baby. I get it. I don't like scary stuff. It scares me. It does. And then I kind of don't sleep. I'm pretty good with scary gruesome. I'm not good with scary ghostly. I don't like scary ghostly is what it is. The unseen, because you can't do anything about it. If somebody comes to attack you, I can push them. I can do things. But to have no control, oh, that scares me. Yeah, that's what scares me about it. All right, so here we go. No more baby babbling. What's happening over here with Watson? Watson, I am getting over here the Fool, followed out by the Judgment. Also getting our 8 of Cups. So my sweet love. Does she love you? Yes. Do we have the Fool? Yes, but the Fool is in reverse. The Fool is telling us that, oh yes, she does want to be very, very impulsive, but she does need to watch her step. She's not ready to make that very, very big and giant move towards you at this moment because she's way too afraid about all different kind of judgment, and she's ultimately afraid that you might end up kind of just rejecting her and saying no and a little bit walking on by. Could you imagine that? Because you would never do that, sweetie. You would never, ever do that. Oh, la. Is anything weird going to be happening at work? Let's go see if anything strange is going to be happening. And thank you, Seth, for sending me your covers, sweetie. You have saved me a lot of search time. I'm definitely going to go and binge onto your singing, sweetie. So, difficult choices. We know that we need to make a choice. We know that we need to weigh on in the issues over here, that we need to listen to our intuition. Ultimately, we need to make a movement. If we could only listen to these tarot cards, if we could wake up every single moment and wake on up with one tarot card to guard our, to just kind of guide our day. And let's say it would be Page of Swords. You would automatically know what to do, right? Yeah, I feel like we should all wake up with one tarot card into our face every single day, given by Spirit. Just one single one. What do you have to do for the following day? Ace of Swords. You would know what to do, right, Watson? All right, let's continue. Maybe into the future. So this week is actually looking pretty good. What does Elizabeth want to say towards you? No, you would not laugh at me. You would laugh with me, or you would laugh about my scariness. Not about me, about my scariness. And I completely get you. I'd laugh at myself too, Lilith and Watson. I would. A tarot card of the day journal, right? Every single day. Yeah, every single day you pop out. Normally, I used to a long time ago. I used to take out 3 cards every single morning. The first thing I would do, I would keep a tarot deck, one tarot deck, onto my night table when I'd wake up into the morning before even stepping out of bed. Shuffle that tarot deck and take out 3 cards, and that's going to give you the guidance for the day. Just 3 cards. Go ahead with it. And ask the cards, what do I need to know today? That's it. That's all. Take those 3 cards and move ahead with them. I know, right? 1 card given to my spirit every single day. What do you need to do today? What do you need to look out forward towards today? I know. Oh, Lilith. You're such a sweetie pie. But you can laugh at me. You can. I acknowledge it completely. So, my dear sweet Juanson, she wants you to know that she does have somewhat of a lack of energy at this moment. But, oh my dear gosh, she does truly want to be closer to you. She does truly want to have more and beautiful fulfilled promises with you. She does not want to have any deception. She wants to become more serious. She wants you guys to be trustworthy together, one towards the other. I feel as though she has released a lot of emotional baggage as she has had into the past. And I feel like she's ready to actually open on up to a new page, sweetie. What do the angels have to say? Angels, your angels are asking you to have faith into this new phase of your life. There is no need to worry over here. Because your angels are right by your side and you're being protected throughout your beautiful journey. Maria, thank you so very much, my sweet love. Welcome to the soul family, my sweetie. Thank you so very much, my love, for joining us tonight and joining our beautiful soul family, sweet love. Oh, you're such a sweetie pie, Stephen. You are. Oh, I love that, sweetie. I love it with all my beautiful heart and all my soul. I truly do appreciate it, sweetie. Thank you so very much, my love. Let's go. Oh, yes, the books, sweetie. Let's switch this on up. Let's go with the Tarot Book of Answers tonight. Tarot Book of Answers. Ooh. And then we're going to go to the little skull over here, okay? It's going to be the following one. So you just let me know when you're ready, and I will let you know what Spirit has to say. But remember, I am switching up books onto you tonight. We're onto the tarot to begin with. Book of Answers is up next. You let me know when you're ready. Oh my gosh, my crystal ball closed off on me. Look at that. Yes, its energy has passed away. All right. Oh, you're ready. 9 of Wands reversed. The answer is no for now. You are fighting a losing battle. I've got you, Maria. I will answer you in just a moment, my sweet love. I will check that on out, my love. Give me just one brief moment. Juanson, let's go with the Book of Answers, and let's go and see what we've got. Maria, don't go too far. I'm going to answer you in just 1 second, my love. His energy passed away. My last energy, rest in peace. Well, that is interesting. It is very kind of morbid. The situation is unclear, my love. The situation is unclear. Oh my gosh, it's a good thing these are not real candles because I would have been on fire. Let me give you some messages, sweetie. Let's go with the Hermit deck. And then we're going to go on see our beautiful new member, Maria Cristina Perez, to finish up on. I've got you, my love. I'll be with you in just one moment. Here we go for you, my dear Juanson. I would do absolutely anything for you. And I wonder, why do you pick me? Because you have so many options. Why would you choose me? Ace of Cups loves beginnings, thinking. I don't have to explain the Ace of Cups. I know you know what it is. But you are so very beautiful. I do really want you all the time. Doesn't matter what you're wearing. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Doesn't matter if you're smiling. Doesn't matter if you're close to me. I want you at all times. I also want to know that you make me want to do some bad things. But I'm still looking for some strength over here to make things happen, my sweet love. Oh, you were talking about the crystal ball? Yes, it just poof. Crystal ball energy is good for about 48 hours, and then it just kind of dies off. Got to recharge it. That's what I got to do. Thank you. It was really quite, I was wondering what kind of morbidity you were talking about, but it was about the crystal ball. Now that makes sense. Oh, talking about all those little candles that are floating that you got there. I almost purchased some floating candles today, and I thought, oh, how cool would that look? I would love it. But I kind of feel like they would get into the way because I talk way too much with my hands. And so I decided not to purchase them. But I almost bought hanging candles, kind of like in Harry Potter. They just kind of float. Yeah, I thought, how lovely would that be? But then I changed my mind. I know. My beautiful Maria, sweetie. Will Annabelle, very pretty name, initiate to talk to you this September? Let's go and find out, my love. Here we go for our beautiful Maria. And what are her current thoughts towards you? I've got you, love. Let's go and see. Starting off with our Seven of Swords, so we do have a lot of feelings. There are a lot of things we don't necessarily want to talk about. I am seeing over here somewhat of a lack of roots. I'm seeing some heartache. Seeing some conflicts. Is this something over here, my sweet love, that has happened perhaps within you guys into the past? Do you have somewhat of a history? I don't necessarily feel as though this is a new relationship altogether. My beautiful Maria, I want to tell you everything that is good and everything that is positive, but I've got to tell you that for the moment, I don't necessarily believe as though Annabelle is going to be opening on up to initiate to talk to you into this September. What I can actually see is that we feel as though there's been some type of deception. We feel as though something has been left a little bit onto the side. We feel as though we're lacking some roots to move on forward. And I just see a lot of pain, a lot of emotional pain, a lot of heartache, a lot of sorrow. We don't really know what to do about it. I see some conflicts. I see a little bit of disagreements. And ultimately over here, I'm going to have to say it's not that we necessarily want to walk away or anything, but I kind of feel as though we're trying to learn from the past, but we have a lot of fears of changing. So that's it. It's no contact, right? She still holds on to you, sweetie. She does. She still holds on to you. She still cares about you. She's afraid of changes. She's actually afraid to move on forward because she doesn't want to lose you. She doesn't want to lose a connection. Yet I feel as though she feels like the connection is somewhat damaged. Like it's really, really difficult for her to come on back. Yes. So I'm going to say for this moment, there's a little bit of an avoidance. So I don't feel as though she is going to... I don't feel like she's going to be coming on back, sweetie. And I don't want you to be upset at me. I don't want you to tell her that she's going to be coming on back and she's not. And then you're going to say, you know, I'm full of, you know what. So this is it. I don't see her coming on back. I see the relationship being somewhat complicated, but I know she feels a lot of loss. She feels a lot of sadness and she's feeling really, really quite broken, but I don't feel as though she's going to be coming on back. So I'm going to say no for a return, but she does still love, does still care, but doesn't feel as though we can necessarily fix this. And so I'm going to say she's not moving on at this moment, but she's not ready to move on back. I know that's what it is, right? My beautiful Maria, I'm sending you a whole bunch of love, sweetie. A whole bunch of love. I'm not going to say that she's never going to come on back, but for the moment, I don't see her coming on back. But I know she still loves you. She still cares for you, but she is really quite worried. So will she come on back at some point? Perhaps she will, my love, but I don't see her at this moment, sweetie. Sending you a whole bunch of loves, my sweet. That being said, my beautiful soul family, we will see each other tomorrow. Same place, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please, everybody, I'm going to say a little bit like Joseph says, let's go and slay our dragons tomorrow, our fears, everything. Let's go on forward. Let's have a beautiful, lovely evening. Let's have a beautiful day tomorrow, depending on where you are into this beautiful world. And we'll see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sending love and courage and faith out to everybody. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Thank you, beautiful Maria, for being here, sweetie. A good night, my beautiful Carrie. Don't give up, love. It's complicated, Carrie, but don't give up, sweetie. He loves you.